hey.
What happened last time on Make Amends?
Last time on Make Amends, our heroes had a great challenge into which they bravely dove. They mustered up the courage to start talking to Clove. He said just about exactly what they'd expect, so future discussions they would likely reject. Meanwhile, Ravi and Varys pursued their own goals. They began teaching drunk bandits how to make bowls. The process had been quite simple and fun, so Langley cranked up the action to 101! During the chaos, Varys snuck off from the drove to see if there was anything Varen knew about Clove. It turns out he did, but a favor Varys had to pay, which Varen will hold on to until a rainy day. With the deal all settled, he told what he'd seen. It seems folks like Clove are part of Maladrin's scheme. Pouring powers into hearts of those who seem beyond repair, to be turned into his soldiers at the peak of their despair. It would be quite the problem if this power were to come unsealed, lest there be a repeat of the events of Logan's Field. But they had a plan that could fill one's heart with slime. They're considering talking to Clove an additional time.
Actually, it's just me, but I'll do my best.
I was typing to someone.
I respectfully sit in silence.
I already snapped. I have an 8 diplomacy,
I think the
so maybe I can get him
compromise is you're gonna have to learn how to, like, wolf whistle.
Yeah, you're gonna need to do something, because, you
That's
are
way
just...
harder than snapping.
Yeah, you're just bringing
And my mic is just not picking up the pen clicking I'm doing. My solution ruined.
So...
Don't worry, I have an 8 in diplomacy, so, maybe I'll be alright.
We find ourselves once again in the Blackwater camp.
Where the hell are we?
I think but I'll do it again.
Yeah, it sure didn't work at all. Okay, there we go.
So, you guys were in the middle of some. Oh yeah, I'm gonna apologize in advance if you hear the sounds of youthful merriment. There's youthful merriment happening.
I'm perturbed by this.
I understand. No. So you guys had your general talks of how you wanted to proceed going. I don't know if you want to continue to chat or if you just want to hit the gas on talking to Rosa and/or Clove.
Well, so how are we gonna split this up? I obviously can't talk to Rosa, and I really don't want to talk to Clove again.
No, look, I'll talk to Clove, because I made things worse earlier, so I'll make it right. If you want to hide in the shadows in case he goes all berserk or whatever, you can, but...
Oh, I'd love
I think it should just be me alone, or at least he needs to think that.
Okay, and then the rest of us go talk to Rosa. What precisely are we trying to get out of her?
I mean, we just had a weird feeling about her, but...
Yeah, something is just not entirely right. I don't know.
Just try to, figure out...
Get to know her better.
Get to know her. She seems important. She's got eyes.
She does have eyes.
Yeah.
I always wondered about that. Like, where am I on that scale? Am I, half important?
Oh, I thought you meant the scale of eyes.
Oh, that too!
If you open your eyes, you might be more important. Or at least feel that way.
It's quite possible. So, you two want to go off to deal with Clove?
Yeah, I think... Yeah. I look at Morphogo. I think that's for the best.
Yeah, I'd love to deal with Clove.
Look, if things go bad, then you can deal with Clove. But I'll try to be cool first.
Yeah,
as the kids say.
That's fair. I mean, it didn't work out great for me and Cornelius, but you can give it a go.
Oh,
I'm sure he thinks it worked out great, but God, I cannot bear to listen to another minute of his inane drivel. So I'm going to stop listening when I hide in a bush nearby. Just give me the
that sounds like
I could assist you with Clove. If you don't want me there personally, that's okay, but I can still help.
How so?
I have a companion. He smiles.
Companion?
Companion?
Yes.
Like, where?
You haven't met him yet. Oh, he's hiding. I generally assume the people around here won't be too keen on him, but you guys have proven yourselves to be quite good people.
What?
Is it a snake?
Where do we meet them?
Alright.
What is your companion?
He's
Or
over
who?
here.
Okay, my curiosity kill me. I can't let this go.
It's just a gun. He shoots us.
He steps up onto these boxes and begins peering in. Now, try not to make too loud of noises. He might get startled.
Okay.
It's just Morphogoose turtle.
No.
It's the girl we just freed.
It's his.
This is
Probably
my
none of
snake, Hiss.
He kind of gestures for some of you guys to get up on the box.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I figure I'm probably tall enough that I can just look over.
Yeah, you're definitely tall enough to just look over.
Varys
I pick
picks
up
up.
Cornelius.
Oh, yeah.
I don't trust like that.
All right. He leans in. Michael.
Michael!
Yes, Lamp.
An angel!
Michael, wake up, please. You hear a coo coo from
Of course.
from inside the tree,
Oh,
Oh.
and out pops Michael.
oh, that's Michael!
What? What? Kayla wasn't ready for that. She heard a coo and I was like, oh, it's like a dove or some shit.
This is Michael.
What is that?
It's an angel.
It's Michael.
Angel!
He's beautiful.
You mean like how the Bible describes angels? That's
Yeah.
pretty close, I guess. Fuck.
He likes raw eggs!
Important note: Tristan likes regular eggs.
Oh shit. They're made
Oh,
for each
what
other.
is his phylactery, you guys?
I like rotten eggs.
Mm.
Michael, there are some new friends for you to meet. Eggs? No, there are no eggs.
Oh, it's
Eggs. He doesn't say many words, just eggs. And he has one other. Rats. Yes, rats. That's the other one.
I would like to point out this creature knows only 2 words and could probably crush our minds with a thought.
Look, as long as it's not like a Big Brother Edward, I'll be fine. So, all right, I'll bite. So, how can it help us exactly?
You might not believe it just by looking at him, but he's quite the competent combatant. Michael is getting distracted looking at falling leaves.
Oh.
His name is Michael, and he is an angel. I believe
Yeah.
he is a competent combatant.
Yeah.
Although, I really only want him to fight if it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah, we're definitely trying not to do that. That's just a plan B.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, and
It's Michael.
It's Michael.
No, I get that. That's been made very clear.
no.
Chops off the box and turns around like,
Tristan crosses his arms. Go on, shake his hand.
I will shake his hand.
Eggs?
No, I don't have eggs, but I have a handshake.
Eggs?
Yes.
Eggs?
Oh boy.
Hey, Michael reaches
goes
a
on
hand
for
out.
hours.
Yeah, Varys shakes it very daintily. It's very nice to meet you, Michael.
When you release the handshake, he looks down at his hand. There is no egg. She wasn't going to give you an egg, Michael. Eggs!
Should we?
I feel like if I talk to Michael, I'll just disappoint him by not having eggs.
Yeah, I feel bad already.
Don't worry, I have it covered. He reaches into his robe pocket and takes out an egg.
Morphogo's like, Michaela, what do I do? I have eggs on me.
Wait, are they like rotten, like disgusting eggs, or are they just eggs?
They're fairly fresh.
Oh, we'll give him one. And I'll stand behind you.
All right. If I explode, it was nice knowing you.
It was nice knowing you too, but I don't think you'll explode.
Michael's head wings begin flapping vigorously as he senses an egg in his vicinity.
Oh god, he has detect egg.
Here, okay, wait, do you want me to do this?
Yes.
No, it's too late. Yes, okay. I'm terrified, but
The eggs are indeed mildly fresh.
okay, good. Where did you get these? Whatever, it's fine. All right. Since I might need him, I guess it's best if I try to be friendly. Ugh. She doesn't like this thing at all. Like, oh, look at it.
What does
his
the lower
neck-
half of its body look like?
That's what
The
I
lower
want.
half of his body, incomprehensible.
Of
He's
course,
most-
of course.
Oh,
he's
so
he's mostly humanoid.
cool. It's Cthulhu. Great. So it's like, is this thing its mouth, like right in its?
Yeah,
neck hole?
its neck is the mouth.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
no, I
stick it in
thought-
the neck.
Is it human-sized?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that makes it
awful.
worse, honestly.
Yeah, he's big. I thought he was like a cat-sized.
I'm afraid not.
No, I was working under the assumption that was a man all this
Tristan's
time.
been keeping a man in a tree!
I was thinking it was like child-sized.
Again,
Okay.
I'm afraid not. This is like an adult-sized thing.
Ugh.
I was assuming it
Alright.
was like fucking lanky and weird, big.
Mikhail will gently drop the egg down its neck mouth.
Eggs.
Here
His
you
wings
go.
flap vigorously. Coo,
Uh.
coo. His head segregates from its body further and tries to nuzzle with you.
Oh.
Oh. Kayla's like super on edge, like an angry cat.
What,
My-
you're not ecstatic?
Robbie puts Cornelius
He
Um,
down.
loves that
Ah!
joke. Michaela hates that joke. So I'm very conflicted right now.
As you drop the egg into his gob, Tristan does a little clap. Oh, wonderful! Now he'll
There.
be willing to protect you.
There. Really? That's all it takes? Okay.
He will now die for you.
He
There,
loves
Michael.
eggs.
I pet its shape.
Tristan,
Yes.
out of curiosity, she like leans in really close to Tristan to whisper, "Did you make a pact?"
Tristan cocks his head. No, Michael's just always been there for me.
Really?
That's right.
Huh. Neato.
I think we were destined for one another. Eggs, 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 rats, eggs.
So like, did he always know those words, or?
Rats was relatively recent.
How long?
Okay.
So how long have you known him?
He taps his chin. Well, as long as I've been walking this earth, I suppose.
Varys looks over at Ravi and just kind of smiles and thinks, Ravi's doing real good then.
Sorry, what? I didn't hear a word of that you cut out.
You're doing good about words.
Yeah, no, Varys is complimenting your ability to learn words compared to Michael's ability to learn words.
Yeah, okay.
Right. I mean, can Michael, can it stay hidden? Can it stay quiet? I mean, or
Oh, absolutely.
Are you
Hey,
sure?
Tristan smiles. You didn't notice him.
Fair.
Michaela raises a finger to argue that, but no, you're right. All right. I mean, maybe there'll be a crate nearby that you can hide in. I don't know.
Oh. Tristan claps his hands together again. Okay, Michael, guardian angel mode. Eggs. Michael disappears.
Oh.
Where did he go?
You hear the slight flaps of reorientation behind you. He will protect you.
Oh. Michaela turns around to look if he's there. I guess he's not.
I mean, you don't see him.
Is he there in spirit?
Definitely.
Oh, good. Thank you. I guess I'll need all the help I can get.
Tristan smiles a little bit. I knew you guys had good hearts. There were hardly any screams or feelings of fear at all.
Oh, it's there. It's just underneath the egg puns.
We're the kind of group who... Hold on, Michael. We're the kind of group who deals with this sort of trauma later. We'll be fine.
I do all of my screaming internally.
Can anyone else hear him, or can I only hear him now? Saying eggs.
Michael, don't be naughty. No more eggs. Eggs. Yeah, you all can hear.
I'll give you another egg later.
You hear some happy flap sounds.
All right.
Excellent. I'm glad that's been settled.
Can't have all
It's
of
cute in a weird way.
I don't know what you mean. Can't it just be regular cute?
No.
He has a mouth in that clan.
And
He's a
I.
lamprey with a man body.
Oh,
A man prey.
that's way worse.
He's probably eating a rat.
He's definitely eating a rat.
Oh,
Okay.
oh no!
Well, I am as prepared as I will ever be. Nothing else can possibly prepare me to talk to Clove now.
Don't worry, Michael is in your corner. Godspeed.
Hooray!
Okay. Morfoga, are you still coming?
Yeah.
she meets up with him. Please don't leave me alone with Michael.
I don't know if there's anything I could do to protect you from him.
I hate asking this. I just need moral support. I'm so fucking scared. I don't care if he's right there and he only says eggs or rats. I know.
He's watching me with his 3 eyes.
I don't know if it's because it's some holy being or whatever, or what. I just don't know. Can I make a religion check to know?
Sure.
That's like a thing I can do. Do I have a macro for this? Why do
I would
have a
hope, you're a
macro for
cleric.
religion? I'm a goddamn cleric. Why don't I have a religion macro? Oh, it's because my religion's bad. That's why. Because I have low intelligence.
Because it's based on int for some reason. It should really be based on whiz.
Ooh.
Hey.
Not bad. So as far as the angelic aspects of this, it definitely adds up. This definitely feels like a horrific angelic creature beyond normal human comprehension. But you don't think that's the whole story?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. I just know that it's gonna hurt to think about Michael for a while.
Yeah, you can say this with an extreme amount of certainty. This is a unique creature. It's not just a cut and dry angelic servant.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Well,
Alright, well, let's get going.
Let's go. I'll see if I can find a hiding place as soon as Clove comes into sight.
Oh, where should we do this at? Do you know? Should we just find him, or?
Yeah, we gotta find him.
Alright.
I don't think you alone will be able to lure him anywhere unless you challenge him to a fight.
No. I don't want to do that. I mean, I do, but I also don't want to do that. I'm conflicted, you see.
I don't want to challenge him to a fair fight.
You guys go off
Maybe
to
we'll
find
end up tabling him or whatever. It'll be great.
You guys go off to find Clove.
Michaela Morfogu adventure time, I hope nothing bad happens.
Team M&M.
M&M's.
Team M&M's.
Oh my god, you're Team M&M and we're Team VCR.
We did it!
We did it!
We've covered all 90s nostalgia. Congrats, everybody. M&M's
The
and
entirety of the
VCR.
90s. M&M's and VCRs.
Tristan looks back to Team VCR. So we're going to talk to Rosa?
Yes, that is the plan. I don't know.
He
Hopefully
looks
it
over.
won't be anything egg stream.
He looks over
Michael's
at
gone. I don't have to keep doing this.
he looks over at Ravi and Michaela walking away. Should we have gone to talk to her first? We might have learned something useful to help them.
What if we run really fast?
That's a very good idea.
They start trucking it.
You guys run with the fear of seeing Michael.
I
Oh, no!
football
Oh, no!
Cornelius.
Run like Michael is behind you.
Oh god!
He's not, but run like he is. All right, so what do we want to do first?
Well, I think they
we gotta
ran.
find Rosa.
I guess if they're ranning.
if they're ranning,
They're running
then-
and we are hesitantly
ranning.
walking.
They're fucking scooting like they gotta go to the bathroom, but they can't run or it'll come out.
You guys are walking like you're on your way to death fucking row. Which is to say, without a whole lot of enthusiasm. Alright, in that case, I'll get us over to the...
I just want to see Michaela Morfogu in like 90s rapper clothes doing like gang signs.
Oh, with
'cause
the
they're Eminem.
huge pants and the
Oh yeah, huge
bandanas.
pants, backward cap, or yeah, bandana or a backward cap.
And Michael's
Hats.
there.
And
Dude,
Michael
like,
is there.
We are
Dude,
the
I don't know what the fuck gang
NWA.
sign. I don't
Alright.
know, some rapper gang signs or something.
So, you guys find where Rose is at. She's congregating over by the bonfire, which is not going yet because it's still a little too early for it.
Okay. Oh boy, we should have probably thought about this more of like what we're asking her.
We did run here, didn't we?
We
We
did.
should have thought of something while walking.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, it seems a little too forward to just be like, you seem really interested in tieflings and know a lot about it.
Especially while Ravi's there, just
Yeah.
watching her every answer.
Yeah. I guess we kind of ease into it. See if get it. Well,
I mean, it's a thing of we can say, oh man, we just want to get to know everybody in camp
That's
to
true.
help with our mission of making the bandits less
Oh,
shitty.
yes, and you have been spotted talking to Clove.
yeah.
I have been I've been reported talking to Clove
I mean,
for an extended amount of time.
we also could ask her what she knows about Clove, and what her opinion is of him, because maybe she'd be willing to help us.
Maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
and it's not like we're saying a lie that we want to get to know everybody.
That's true.
Robbie puts up a finger, like, idea. He
Oh.
goes,
Oh,
ask her how she learned to dance. He stops and looks down for a minute. Teach others how
Oh,
to dance?
yeah. We already did arts and crafts, and now we could teach them how to dance and whatnot. Good thinking, Ravi. Okay, is everyone ready?
alright, squad.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, rolling in. Wait, are all of us going in at once?
Might as well. Strength in numbers. It's
That
not.
makes a lot of sense.
It's not weird at all. Very.
Considered scorgeling through the crates.
I'll play defense.
Defend!
Yeah, let's flank them.
4275, hut.
Hi, everybody.
You get a couple confused gazes. How's it going? I will blend in by holding this bottle. Tristan
Robbie
picks
holds
up a
out his
bottle.
hand. Robbie holds out his hand for the bottle. He's gonna pick up like the broken bits and stuff that are on the ground here. He doesn't like that.
Someone could get hurt. You're right, Ravi. You two begin picking up glass.
Let's see. Rosa?
Hmm?
Well, we were kind of curious. You seem like a really good dancer. Where did you learn how to do that?
She raises an eyebrow. Huh. Well, I can't say I get asked that question very often around here. She looks to the orc sitting next to her. Hey, move aside. I want to talk to these people. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not doing anything. Fuck me. Whatever.
Oh.
I'll tell you this chicken instead.
I don't have eyes. I don't give a fuck. I can't even goddamn see.
You've got some pretty good eggs.
You hear Morfogu's essence recall.
She pats on the bench.
Oh, okay.
Varys plops down happily.
Why are you interested in hearing about where I learned to dance? I'm just curious.
Well, I won't lie. I was just pretty curious because it's really cool to do. But the arts and crafts thing went really well and seemed to get people kind of happier and not as aggressive. So we were wondering if we started teaching them how to dance too, maybe that would help.
She kind of looks around. I don't know if you've noticed, but the general population around here is not super art forward.
Right, but I think if they're shown it more often, they'd be more willing to look into it more. I mean, we actually had a pretty good turnout for the bowls.
Yeah, no, I remember.
It was 20 minutes ago.
It's hard not to remember. There was screaming. Langley had a weapon.
More screaming.
More screaming.
Yeah, no, that all makes that all sounds very familiar. It was very funny. She kind of thinks about. Suppose I could try.
Yeah.
And I guess the worst case scenario is you're just dancing for yourself then.
Yeah.
I'm always dancing for myself.
Well,
see, then it'll be a win-win, and if it works out, and the win if it doesn't.
Yeah. The nice thing is that if we start getting more people involved with dancing, you could have dancing partners.
She thinks about that. Most of my dancing's pretty traditional elf stuff, so it usually goes solo.
Oh.
Yeah, she looks over at Cornelius. Your buddy could probably tell you more about it, though. He looks like the folksy type.
That's right, Cornelius. Can you lead the dance?
Dancing wasn't ever my thing back in the village. I was the music guy.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you can help provide music for Rosa when she's dancing.
I'm a little rusty, but maybe.
Well, Amelia, one of the other things that we were hoping to chat with you about is
She like kind of furrows her brow and puffs up her cheeks and crosses her arms.
Clove is kind of a jerk, and
Really?
Yeah. Any ideas on how to fix that?
Fix that, huh? She kind of crosses her legs. Haven't put much thought into fixing it. I've just kind of been dealing with it.
Well, dealing with it?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's fixed, then you don't have to deal with it anymore.
It's not that much of a problem. I just tell him to piss off, and then he does. So it's alright.
Well, right, but it seems like he's just actively hurting people. I think that should probably stop.
She looks around again. I don't know if you've noticed, but bandits tend to hurt other people when they get bored.
Well, right, but...
It's nothing out of the ordinary.
Well, it doesn't need to be that way. King's trying really hard to make this more of a community.
Doing a bang-up job, too.
Well, that's why I think it's important to help him.
I don't think King really needs my help.
But we could.
She raises an eyebrow, looks at your collective, looks over at Ravi. I'll think about it.
Varys leans over. Do you have a crush on Ravi? You've been looking at him a lot.
She kind of like takes a finger and like presses it against your nose to push you back a little bit. It's not like that. I just don't see many tieflings is all. Usually you're supposed to steer as clear from them as possible, so seeing one up close is pretty cool.
Can I... Oh, boy, Ravi. Varys doesn't
Can
have
I sense
motive.
motive that?
Yeah, man, you guys are the sense motive posse. You're here because Varys won't.
Yeah.
Varys
my
can't.
great sense motive of neutral D20.
Oh fuck! I wrote rule.
12.
Is Tristan able to sense metal?
Let me check Tristan's character sheet. Does he have ranks in sense motive?
I hope so. He feels like the cleric type.
Yeah, it's kind of like something that I feel like
would be useful in his whole.
kind of need.
Hard no on sense motive.
Oh, Jesus.
Awesome, Tristan.
Well, I guess I'll.
He can still roll a die about it. I guess I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I'm still gonna have Varys roll because one of the big things of us being here. Oh. Well.
Okay.
That is my favorite joke, by the way, of secret
So
GM
good.
rules. Pull out a 1 or a 20 on the map, say nothing.
Yeah, it's great. Okay, so I guess what hunch are you going off of here? Because what are you thinking? What are you feeling? So I know what information to divulge here.
There's an interest in tieflings that goes beyond their rare.
Yeah, is her interest, does it seem like it's a malicious sort of interest, or like, like...
Could be
does it-
used.
Yeah. Is it more than just, oh, I know about them?
Okay. Tristan ponders and says out loud a bit. I think. God, how do I tackle this? Tristan just talking to himself, huh?
I mean, you could pull one of us over. We're pretty close to Tristan.
Robbie's sitting on the edge of this.
Oh, you know what? You gave Tristan a bead, right?
We
Yeah, we
did!
did actually.
We
Yeah.
did give Tristan a bead.
All right, yeah. In that case, Tristan can just ping the thought directly to Varys. She doesn't sound malicious, but it is a little bit odd that she harps on it as much as she does. There's probably something else to that.
Well, what if, just hear me out here, if it's so rare to actually be this close to a tiefling, what if you got to dance with one?
She glances over at Meat Hands Ravi. I don't think he'd be great for it.
Why not?
He doesn't look like he's overflowing with dexterity.
Oh, well, Ravi, can you do like a flip?
Cornelius was like sipping something and spit cake.
Tristan's eyes light up. Can you do a flip?
He doesn't know what flip means!
Oh, Ravi, it's like this.
Varys gets up and she will do an acrobatics flip.
It's okay. That's okay.
She does like a cartwheel.
Yeah, you do a little cartwheel. You do a little flip. You stick the finish with the flip.
Like that.
He makes a weird face, like you get the look on his face is like he has seen people who can literally do that in circles around him and just like nothing, and he's like
Oh. What?
He kind of stops for a minute and points at both of his horns and does like a sort of seesaw motion, and then nods no.
Oh, balance.
Oh, you could clip one of those on the ground. Oh yeah, no flips.
That's
no
fair.
sick flips.
No sick flips.
It'd be a whole ugly thing, I think.
I bet Morphoku could. Sick.
Morphogu could do a flip.
But that's not important.
No, not really. So, appreciate the offer, but I don't think that'll happen.
Alrighty. Well, all the same, would you be interested in helping us do like a little dance class?
A class?
I mean, or it could just be during the bonfire.
Yeah. Like
Seeing other people dancing and having music gets other people in the mood.
Like, performing's one thing, teaching's another. I think they're all just gonna be happy to just sip their drinks and occasionally throw a bottle at me.
I feel like you should be more invested in fixing this community.
Robbie actually stands up and says one word, complacent, and walks away.
Oh my god, what did I miss?
No.
He's just got a hand over his mouth like, ooh.
Your friend there's got teeth.
He has many.
Shit, there's a chicken over here. I'm gonna go pet it.
Get some eggs.
You're right!
I guess that kind of brings up a question. I don't want to pry, but why are you with the bandits? If you're a dancer.
Just think for a minute. Like, think about what I do. It's risque, it's fun, it's not something that the Order would be willing to shill out top dollar to have around, so it can't go there.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, everywhere that's within the Rocklands is pretty much dead. It's all just ghost towns and rats. Not too eager to go there either. So hey, this little slice of heaven's home, I guess.
But it could be a lot nicer. It wouldn't throw bottles at you.
She shrugs. Throwing bottles gives me a pretty good excuse.
Oh. Vera's just kind of deflates.
Cornelius, you think you are reminded for a moment of Clove's anecdote of saying something, yelling something out to Rosa, and then being mysteriously hit by a fireball.
Ah. Huh. Yeah, so it was okay. I thought it was.
Okay.
Varys looks over to Cornelius to see if there's anything else that they should ask, because this feels like a bust, unfortunately.
Yeah, this unfortunately feels like a bust. I'm trying to think of...
Tristan's gonna make his own check.
One.
There might be something.
He thinks for a moment it's not a 1. And he pings you, Cornelius. You know, come to think of it, it is a little bit odd that she has this interest in tieflings. I don't think that's especially relevant to what we came here for, but generally they're seen as a very malicious thing. Most people don't pick up an interest in that.
Mm-hmm.
He stops and pipes up himself. Just wondering about the tiefling interest. She raises an eyebrow. Where did that come from? She squints. I mean, who wouldn't be interested, right? You hear all these Ooga Boog Boogeyman stories about how they destroy entire towns, like, I'm gonna look into them. I think other people should too. I picked up every book there is on them. Oh, interesting.
That's a bit more than a person who's just scared would pick up. I know. I wouldn't. If I hear tiefling, I'd just run in the other direction. Not now, but...
Yeah, I bet. You guys make collective int rolls.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh wait, my int is okay. Oh, you did it!
Varys! Yes!
Yay!
Same number!
Same number!
Same
All
number!
right. So Cornelius, because you're a studied and traveled person, this is a piece of information that's just kind of available to you. And it's just something that you know. But Varys, you remember this because Al was talking about something once, and it wasn't very interesting.
I have a headache with pictures!
That's still one of my favorite Futurama shows.
Called a memory.
So, you guys recall that tieflings are a very, very recent thing. They didn't really show up until the capital went kaput, which was something like, I think it's 17 years ago, I think?
Oh.
Yeah, extremely recent in the grand scheme. And
you'd have to be quite interested and devoted to pick up
any literature of it, which would be exceedingly scarce, I might add, because everyone is scared shitless of tieflings.
So
and she brought up herself a specific cast of tieflings.
Yeah, she brought up a specific. That's the thing that got me on edge about her, was she brought up a specific cast of tiefling.
Yeah, Varys is like thinking about it, and then she looks at Ravi and is like, he's at most 17?
Oh yeah, for sure.
How on earth did you find so many books about him, though, in such a short time frame? Not many people write about it or talk about him.
Oh, it's not so many. I just pick up what I can. Yeah, I'd show you my collection, but these drunkards kind of busted up a few of them.
Huh.
Really? That's a shame. It must have taken you some time to find them. Pretty rare.
Oh, exceedingly. But it's worth it. Yeah, she crosses her legs, bounces her foot a little bit. Now I think about it, I'm probably not going to find any more just hanging around here.
But
She looks over to Ravi. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to pick your friend's brain a little bit.
well,
But I guess he doesn't know very much.
well, Ravi might. He's just kind of shy. He might know some things. I haven't really asked him too much. But
He hasn't liked to talk about it that much, but
But think about this. If we fix up this town to be, well, a town, it can have a library, which means a flow of new books and maybe some more details on tieflings. Plus, if you help us, maybe we can set up a date.
She squints. That last part's really not necessary.
Okay.
And I think the majority of it is hopelessly over-optimistic. She bounces her leg a little bit. Fuck it, right?
Yes.
All right, if you guys are so committed to wasting your time trying to put some culture in these guys, then like I'm not gonna stop you.
Cool. Okay. So when should we do the dancing?
I mean, probably when the bonfire's lit, right? That'll get the most people in one spot.
That's generally when everyone begins hanging out.
Awesome. Well, also, real quick before we head out, we're kind of worried about our friends because they were going to go talk to Clove. Clove
Understandable.
Yeah. Has he always been like this? Like,
she raises an eyebrow. I mean, not forever. He was always a little bit aggressive. Nah, he's been here about as long as I have, come to think of it. Yeah, she begins rubbing her chin a little bit. Yeah, no, must have been like 3-4 years ago, something like that.
Wow.
He's been around this long and he's just been like that this whole time?
Just a fun point of perspective. Clove is 19 at current.
Oh, no!
Happy.
Yeah. No, I don't think he was always like it. Like I said, he was a little bit aggro. I think once King showed up, he started getting a little bit more grumpy about it.
Any idea?
Oh, he
why?
just doesn't like the new management, I guess. He was telling me about that.
Oh, they tell you all of it? It's a pretty awesome story.
He didn't tell me all of it, just that the old guy was way cooler and better. And King should beat people up more.
I can tell you about it if you want to hear it.
Yes.
All right. She hops
The
up.
flashback beam.
No, there's unfortunately no flashback beam. But she does enter animated storyteller mode. So, back in the day. Back in the day, the Blackwater Bandits were run by a guy who went by the title the Blackwater Bull. I wasn't too crazy about the guy, but it couldn't be denied that he was absolutely monstrous. She frowns a little bit. He wasn't a tiefling, like I figured he'd be, given the horns comparison, but hey, you take what you can get. Anyway, immensely powerful. He was pretty much what you'd expect for a leader of a group of bandits. He was merciless, cutthroat. No one was allowed to say jack and or shit to him, because he'd just blow them away with his fat two-handed axe. And that was about the norm for a really, really long time. And one day Langley rolls up with this blind-looking kid. Looks torn up, looks absolutely helpless. And the Blackwater Bull wasn't crazy about him. He would torment him. He tormented everybody, but there was something about that little blind elf that he really hated. It was probably something to do with Langley continuing to shout on about how his name was King. She rolls her eyes. I think he was a friend who was more trouble than he was worth, but hey, I'm not gossiping.
She says gossiping.
She says gossiping. Well, anyway, that torment went on for a few years. Eventually, King started getting pretty strong. He never fought back or anything, but you could tell he was working on the side, trying to be someone that could defend himself. Because Langley was making a habit of sticking his neck out for him and getting the absolute shit kicked out of him because fight to the death and whatever. He would win those fights to the death, but they were still happening a lot.
Yeah.
So, one day, the Blackwater Bull just has enough of Langley. He's loud, he's annoying, he's exactly like he is today. So he... So the bull starts putting an absolute hurting on him. And King, well... He wasn't, we weren't really calling him King at the time, just Langley was. But King stood up, and he decided that enough was enough, and he would try and fight back. But the poor guy was unarmed. He always just threw hands with stuff, and I don't know if you know this, but when you go into a fight with fists, and the other guy has massive two-handed axe, you tend to get your everything completely blasted open. And this story wasn't an exception. King stepped up and was cut down immediately. The axe just jutted straight out of his back. He was bleeding profusely. And by this point, like, a crowd had gotten around because those two weren't very popular. And they were cheering and roaring, and the bull turned away to egg on the crowd, as if to say, yeah, I'm gonna be the ruler of the Blackwater Bandits forever. And in that moment, he was so distracted he didn't see that King got up on his 2 feet, pulled the axe out of his back, and launched it into the back of the bull's head.
Oh.
Everyone thought that he was a goner, but by the time he'd pulled the axe out, there was hardly a wound to be seen on him, just a fat scar on his back. Naturally, this wasn't a very popular move. Killing the old leader with a cheap shot tends to create some outrage. So a bunch of other guys thought that they'd try and take him down, but it wasn't some fluke. Every time that they stabbed into him, it wouldn't leave a wound. He wouldn't even react, wouldn't flinch.
Huh.
So, long story short, those guys aren't in the club anymore. But King is. Everyone who didn't hate his guts after that wanted to call him the Immortal God King. He wasn't crazy about that title. He just prefers to go by King. She crosses her arms, sits back down, and I know that sounds like horse shit, but trust me, I was there.
Yeah, Clove did say something about him getting impaled.
Yep.
And that lines up. I wouldn't think you'd be lying about it. That's a crazy story to just come up with. But It checks out.
Yeah, if you ask King about it, he'll probably just brush it off. He doesn't really like telling stories about that.
Huh.
She looks at you. You're in shock, right? He's awesome, huh?
It's really cool, but I'm just trying to figure out how.
She shrugs. Why'd you ask him?
That feels rude.
She looks around. You forget where you are?
Right, but King is different.
She leans in. He's not as different as you think. He was a bandit for a while. A proper one.
Well, there's a big difference between was and is.
She shrugs. That's how you feel.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess Clove is probably on the side of that was such a cheap shot.
Yeah. He was very hard on the side of that was such a cheap shot. I think he's got a pipe dream of being able to take out King with a similar cheap shot. But I think the idiot's too thick to realize that everyone who's tried to do that lost.
Varys wouldn't have this idea, but Will does. Why don't we just goad him into attacking King? King would just kill him out of self-defense.
Yeah, it's the thing of... if we can solve this without Clove dying.
Does that matter?
I guess not. In the grand scheme of things, I guess not.
I'm sure there's
we got-
thing.
I feel like we got kind of the bad ending on the last arc. Do
Let's
we wanna
keep
get to
going.
that one again.
We're already going downhill.
No.
Part of me thinks if we keep going downhill, it's just gonna get worse and worse, especially if right before he dies, he gets demon powered up.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea, I'm just...
Listen,
I'm proponent for try to get good end with Clove.
Look,
as
I'll...
horrible as it is.
Varys can, like, hug him and see if, like, that's all it took was just, like, kind female contact and maybe his fucking neck beard will disappear and he'll be a good fellow again.
So I would like to remind, because it is hard to parse what Varen says, but Varen's suggestion for helping Clove beyond just killing him was to have some sort of climax for him, some sort of point of no return where he will either become a good guy or a bad guy. Just food
That's
for
hard.
thought.
Yeah, that's real hard to set up on the good guy train. There's a lot of easy ways to set that up on the bad guy train.
I mean, there is always the possibility of kind of a roundabout thing, but putting Rosa in some form of danger, Clove saves her, and then you have the cliche romance novel like, oh, my hero.
Yeah, you fucking think Rose is gonna do that?
No, probably not, but we have charm spells.
Maybe if you sweet talk her, it'll work.
Let's just mind control them into temporarily loving each other. Let's see.
So these theories and thoughts aside, would we like to go talk to Clove?
Yeah, we might as well.
Maybe that'll help us out here.
Yeah, we've been chatterbugs for a long, long time.
Yeah, all right. So let me.
Oh, of course he's talking to Dogen.
Oh no.
He just lays down on this log. Just still going.
Alright, I'm gonna go hide. Good luck.
Hey man, you want a buck? Let me pass it to you.
This was the plan all along.
Yeah, Keen, you here, bud?
Keen's muted.
Oh no!
Keen, you're muted.
Keen, you're muted. Oh boy. Well, in that
You're
case.
pushed to RP.
All right, that's fine. Emergency backup plan.
More folk. There's a rat.
I don't see him. He'll have to sneak up on me and scare me to talk to me. No, I'm kidding. What are you doing here?
Oh, hello, Stink Man.
That's
Yes, I do live here. What are you doing, skulking?
Skulking. It doesn't. What makes you think we're skulking?
Because I know your type. I have eyes and can look at you. You're going to sneak around, and then you're going to try and steal my hard-earned favors.
Your favors?
Yes.
What are those?
Oh, well, perhaps you have not heard. I am a master dealsman. Everyone around here owes me many things, and you cannot steal my favors. They owe me, not you.
I appreciate the compliment, but I'm not that good a criminal that I can steal the concept of a favor.
What is concept?
Uh-oh.
It is mine.
Anyway,
Actually, I might as well switch over to rat theme.
Actually, maybe you can help me out, and I would theoretically owe you.
Oh, you want to get in on how many favors I am owed? Very well, but it is your gratuitous loss. What do you need of his?
He doesn't understand concept, but knows gratuitous?
It should be known that Langley has been the one teaching this rat, so so lessons haven't been going great, I think.
Well, maybe you could, hey, you see that guy over there? Points at Dogan.
Oh yes, I see that man. He has many things to say about other things. I think he is wrong.
You're right.
Haha! Another point for his!
Anyway.
Morfogu here behind you. Rats?
Oh.
Yes, I am rats.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I say that sometimes.
Understandable. It is easy to harp on the concept of rats.
Yeah, I'm also really into eggs, just so you know.
I love eggs, and concepts, and rats.
Yep, those two things. Morfogu sweats.
Eggs? Yes, eggs, like you said. Eggs. Yep. You feel light flapping on your egg containment pocket.
I just open it up. I just open it up and let him take what he wants.
You have egg in pocket.
Oh,
I
no.
have several. Would you like one? I reach into the pocket very quickly and hand him an egg. I'll roll sleight of hand if I have to.
Yeah, man, roll sleight of hand on this egg pass.
Fight Michael!
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Morfogu was good at this, and I was right.
Oh yeah, he's a rogue, baby.
Yeah.
Yo!
Where they matter!
Morfogu, you dramatically fling your
Not only did I pull it out of the bag, but I pulled it out of the bag with the other hand, and it's like right there.
You pull it out and you fucking hardball it into Hiss's mouth. In that momentary stun, you allow Michael to take some eggs from your pocket.
All right.
An excellent pass. You should play rat ball.
What's rat ball? Tell me all about it.
Rat ball is any time you are throwing ball as a rat. I think you could pass.
Oh.
Yeah, he reaches down and picks up a rock. I will teach you the basics.
Hiss, you're an angel.
This is something else.
So first, you must rub the rock on your rat-like stink glands.
Of course.
He gestures down to the ground. Pick up a rock yourself.
Alright. I pick up a rock.
Rub it on your stink glands.
I rub it on my stink gland.
Where are those, Morphogu?
Where are those Morphogu?
Back shoulder blades.
Oh.
Welcome back, Keen. These two are
We
about
had
to
to
play.
skull.
It's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'll talk about it later. But
Happens, man. You good to keep going?
yes, yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So those two are gonna play rat ball. You don't have to care what that means.
Something about shoulder blades. Yeah.
You have more important things to worry about.
Morphoga, we don't. I'm sorry, I zoned out for a second.
Oh, yeah.
But we have things we have to do.
Yep.
They can still
Real
play rat
Michaela's
ball.
gone and real Michaela's back. Actually, you know what?
Sorry.
Hold on. No, if you want to do whatever it is you're doing, that's like good cover, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool.
And plus, I might be able to get Dogen out of there.
Oh, Dogen. Why is he? I don't want him there.
Yeah. I
can't handle both of them. I have
Yeah.
enough mental capacity for one.
I might be able to get Dogen out of there. Let me work the hiss angle real quick.
All right.
Like that.
Yeah, just head over there. Give me 1 second, and Dogen will be out of there in 10 seconds flat.
Okay. Great.
As
Michaela,
Yeah, go ahead.
as Michaela shimmies over, she's like, I feel like nothing will be enough. This is going to be a disaster. She slaps a guidance on herself because I forgot that's a spell I can do. I should really use it more. That one might help.
You never know.
Yeah. You never
Yeah.
know.
You never know.
Morphogu looks over at Dogen, looks over at the rat.
So, this rat ball, you toss a ball while it stinks, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Kind of like this, and then I throw the rock at Dogen's head.
You just missed really bad.
Roll a ranged
out.
attack.
Rolling out 20, sneak attack, kill him instantly.
Oops. And where's ranged attack?
Just a dex-based attack bonus.
Yeah, no, it'll be the same as your short sword.
Coolio. Dex-based attack bonus.
Ba ba ba.
Same as my short sword. I'm just gonna roll my short sword.
Michaela walks in super slow motion while waiting for the roll. Oh, yeah, totally.
So so Michaela, you're watching. You're walking towards us like, oh god, I sure am very curious how he's going to get rid of Dogen. And then suddenly Dogen is beamed in the side of the head with a rock. Boom! Ah! Who just challenged me to rat ball?
Sorry.
Oh, he knows.
Sorry about that, Dogen. I'm just learning the basics of rat ball. I didn't mean to bean you in the head.
Unprecedented! You just attacked the rat ball champion!
Oh.
Time to die at my court, Morphogu.
Yes, stink gland.
Didn't see
He is a
that
stink
coming.
gland.
Dogen begins slowly approaching you like Dio Brando.
So, how long you been playing rat ball, Dogen?
Since I met that rat over there.
Oh,
This
So, like-
sucks.
since yesterday.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, well, I'll play with you. Alright. Well, just... How does it work?
Oh, you just take a rock and you rub it on your stink glands and then you throw it at each other.
Morphogu's like,
Right, the stick... Wait. You have stink glands?
No, but the rat doesn't know that.
Armpits are like stink glands.
Yeah?
You're rubbing your
Alright,
armpit.
Well, give me your best throw.
he says, just looking over at Michaela. with a sorrowful, sad look in his
Oh
eye.
Oh no!
Morphogu will be
gives
pelted
him
with Morphogu will be pelted with rocks for the duration of this conversation.
Oh
Yeah.
Give
no!
someone the look you give them when you know they're about to die, but you have to leave them behind.
Hey, Red Ball 3 man.
Just another game of Morphogu in the middle.
Oh,
While other kids throw rocks at me, it's kind of nostalgic.
oh
Oh no!
And that's the saddest part of all.
Those ones were sharp though, they didn't smell bad.
So, Clove has noticed your approach, Michaela, and you're getting ×2 Clove stink face.
Michaela, like, tries not to make an equally stink face back at him. This is the hardest thing she's ever done. She thinks, like, I'd go through the corruption all over again if I didn't have to do this. No, I wouldn't. That was awful. Do you mind if I sit here and watch the stink ball?
It's Rat Ball. Yeah.
Stink. Okay.
He glares. You got something else smart to say?
Like, on the inside, she's like... But she tries to keep her face calm. I am sorry
His sour
for what I
expression.
said before.
His sour expression, like, immediately falters, like, what?
I said hurtful things before because you said hurtful things, but I shouldn't have reacted that way. So I am sorry.
It's like you can physically see the gears getting gummed up in his head.
It's like tons of tiny cloves in his head. So, Mayday, mayday, red alert! We don't know how to handle this!
He like opens his mouth a little bit. He stops. He looks away. He like puts his hand on his face in like deep contemplation.
No one's ever apologized before.
You get that impression. You get of all the infinite outcomes he saw of this social interaction. None of them included an apology. Huh. Alright. Sorry I was yelling like that. You didn't earn it, I guess.
I think maybe we both made mistakes and can move forward from here. I had a weird feeling it would be.
I am so disappointed in every single one of you.
So am I, Siv.
I was advocating for not kill.
You're right. You're right.
there's no other way.
I still think we're good to kill him.
Clove like scratches the back of his neck. Shit, alright. Now I'm sorry, man. Like the chicks around here just really get to me sometimes. And you just rolled in. You didn't even say anything snide to me immediately. He stops. You got around to it, but like, nah, I probably had it coming.
I have a tendency to be snide at people I don't like, but
It's really easy, right?
yeah, it's God.
Don't tell me they start bonding.
Yeah, but a friend has inspired me to do better. I don't want to upset her.
He
Ended up accidentally killing Sybil. Wasn't really an accident. I don't want to kill more people unless I have to.
Wait, you killed people like intentionally? That's awesome. Can you tell me about it?
Oh, I don't know. She thinks about, like, what could happen if she just spilled the beans that they were responsible for all the shit that happened in the last time. And I'd rather not. It's not easy to talk about.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was one of those. It was
She
a sad.
thinks that's what a normal person would say.
It was like a sad one and not a cool one. Oh, I get it.
No,
No,
I mean, I've killed
I've had
monsters.
a couple sad ones too. So yeah, I won't go into it.
Right.
Midway through this conversation, you notice Clove is having an absurdly difficult time maintaining eye contact.
Michaela's also not maintaining eye contact. So neither of them knows. She's probably like, oh god, he's probably just staring at me with his angry face.
Things like she's just waiting to tear me down. I know it. Like, come on, you've surely thought of something now. You're within smelling distance.
Nothing happens. No one knows what to say. The end. We did it.
Ratball's pretty violent. Motherfucker's being pelted with rocks.
Yeah, I feel like I should help him. He is the saddest creature I've ever met. He's so nice.
Yeah, no, he's pretty cool too. Have you seen him eat a rock?
Yeah, he's eating a lot right now.
No, but that doesn't surprise me actually.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. You should ask him about it. It's cool. It's a cool trick. Dot.
Do it to make up for my poor digestion.
Yeah, you have to. You're like a chicken. You gotta get a gizzard. Hard chicken.
Ask him if he has any hobbies.
Varys, I don't know what to ask boys on dates. So, I mean, I don't know what it's like to be a bandit, but do you all do anything around here aside from being bandits?
I mean, we barely beat bandits anymore. King's been trying to clean this place up. We used to go on raids and stuff, and that was alright.
I think this place could benefit from some cleaning up. He just looks at this. The rat stink blood ball.
Oh, you think so?
Yes.
Like, come on, level with me. Like, you're never gonna get entertainment this visceral in a proper town.
There is a weird satisfaction to it.
Yeah, see? That's the rat ball effect.
But I would rather it not happen to my friend. Other people, I mean, maybe it depends, but... I mean, look at him. Covered in blood and rat and ball.
Both thinks... I mean, like, maybe King will be true to his roots and he won't get rid of the rat ball ring. I mean, it's for other things, too, but, like, rat ball's happening right now.
I mean, you could always rebuild it elsewhere. Like, if this becomes a town, just build it outside of the town.
Yeah, or inside the town. Town's got arenas, right?
I mean, they can.
A lot of towns do have arenas. The Order's been shutting a lot of them down.
Oh. Yeah, I don't care for them. Not because they shut down arenas, but because I don't care for them.
Oh yeah, no, those guys are squares. They're really uppity, and they got all their secret rules they don't want to tell you about, but they want to tell you the boring rules that they don't stop talking about.
Right.
Yeah, it's garbage. Yeah, that's why I'm still kicking around here. Yeah, he like taps his foot on the box a bit.
So what is it with the... No, go on. Oh, did you want to say something like...
Yeah, he's just like, you don't gotta keep talking to me if you don't wanna. It's alright. Like, apology accepted. I'm not gonna fuck with you or anything.
Ah. Well, I appreciate that. She hops off the box. To be honest, I was expecting it to be infinitely worse.
Yeah. He kind of scratches the side of his head a bit. It's kind of weird. Don't worry about it.
She kind of eyes him up and down and like crosses her arms. We'll go ahead.
As you scan him over, you get another gaze at his heart, and it's torn to hell, man. It is in an absolutely sorry state. And if Varen's musings are true about the nature of this power, it is no surprise to you at all that Clove has fallen victim to it.
So, I guess I don't mean to pry, but it's something that's been nagging me since it was sort of brought up What issue do you have with women? Did one like hurt you? Like, what happened?
Hey, you get like full deer in headlights out of him. No. I mean, maybe, yeah, little bit. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, I am a cleric. Part of being a cleric is listening to people talk about their problems. So,
he just like scratches at his neck a bit.
Diplomacy.
Sure.
Ooh.
I was wondering if I was going to get to use my special voice of my Keta ability, but he's not really hostile towards me anymore, so I guess that doesn't count.
He's teetering on the edge, but yeah, he's not really hostile.
If you take the time to speak carefully, you gain a +2 trait on diplomacy when attempting to modify the attitude of someone who is hostile or unfriendly towards you.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll let you have it.
Ooh.
All right.
Get it.
He scratches at his neck for a bit. I don't know. Girls just stopped talking to me for a while. I don't know why. Just, like, suddenly they wanted absolutely nothing to do with me. So, I got sick of hearing about it. That's it, really.
Maybe you've had a bad luck streak.
You think so?
Well, sure. I mean, I don't know how many women, but
a lot.
Oh, yeah, like at least
like,
many.
Like 50%.
Yeah. How many? Do you remember the number? Like how many women? The point is that that's like a weird question to ask. The point is that, I mean, if you keep trying, then eventually you'll have to succeed, right?
I don't know about that, man.
But if you give up, then you've already lost.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Speaking of which, you guys are hitting 100% of the shots that you're taking, and you are aiming at my eyes!
Well, you're doing great. God.
Yeah, I don't know what the scoring system looks like in Rat Ball, but like, I think your buddy is just beefing it.
Collecting rocks, they'll run out eventually.
Rock stealer maneuver! Sting!
Not to be
Just grab him and choke him.
Not to be like super keen or anything, but this reminds me of the Snow Day episode of SpongeBob, where SpongeBob like machine guns a bunch of snowballs into Patrick's mouth. It's just rocks instead. Mofogu just.
I was muted, but I just let out a fucking banshee howl.
I need to make a gif of that or something. It's just rocks instead of snowballs.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
All right.
You're getting significantly less hostile energy from him.
Maybe offer to help him get girl.
Yeah, you know what? All right, that's a good idea. I mean, have you ever asked a woman for help with this sort of thing before? There's only some things you can, there's only certain details, things you can notice from a lady's point of view.
He just does some trailed off muttering. No, they'll stop talking to me.
All right. In that case, I'll be the one who keeps talking to you.
That's serious? Really?
Yeah, sure.
He like crosses his arms. Are you sure?
Yes, but on one condition.
Alright.
You have to stop being super crazy, sexist, and misogynistic and all that stuff.
He stops. You see like the gears like gummed up in his head again. Have I been doing that?
Oh my god!
Everyone in camp, yes!
Yeah!
We're all waiting in the bushes.
19!
Yeah. No,
Go
you
on
definitely
Reddit
come
once.
You go on Reddit once and look what happens to you. Yeah, no, everyone, I'll be very honest with you, everyone kind of thinks that.
Crap.
But she raises a finger. You can change that with your future actions.
Yeah. Yeah. He kind of mutters a bit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of had my suspicions.
Nice work, Sherlock.
He gets up. Yeah, that's why I try not to piss and moan too much about like the one job I gotta do, because like King's got like a million excuses to. Like if he put it up to a vote, I think I'd probably get fired out of Catapult.
Well, try doing better from now on then. I think maybe a change in attitude would do wonders.
He squints at you again, like he's still. You can see it on his face. He's still waiting for the part where you just bail on him.
You know, like just try being nice. That's something I'm trying to learn to do as well, and I am struggling. It is so hard. She gets like a really tired look in her face, but.
Well, I mean, not for nothing, but you're doing all right, I think.
Thank you. I think I used to be nice. I don't really remember, but it's not a bad feeling.
He crosses his arms. I think I was too.
Maybe we can figure it out.
He looks over. He looks over at Morphogu being pelted with rocks.
Morphogu's like choking the rat and like moving, and then he like drags him across the ground and holds him up as a human shield against Dogen's rock throwing.
Oh no!
All right, first act of being nice, intervening on Rat Ball. He just dives in and begins choking out Dogen from behind. Stop pelting rocks! Never!
This like 50 square meter area is the smelliest collection of men on Earth.
All right, guys. Hey, guys.
Between your conjoined efforts, you both managed to pin your rat ball opponents.
This entire area is the stink gland of the camp.
It is!
Alright. This is smelly and disgusting. I'm just going to stop this right now.
Real quick, yeah, move yourself out of here. King just steps out. Hey, fucking stop!
Here, hold on. No, I've got this. I'm going to create water on both piles of people.
You dump water over the smelly, greasy creatures.
Alright, that's enough.
Now I'm gonna smell like wet Morphogu.
Oh!
Haha! Morphogu took most of the blast! He swings again! He scrambles away.
On all
need
fours
baths
like a
or-
fucking creature.
You all need baths, or 10 baths. I don't know which. I think that's the end of Rat Ball for now.
Damn it. Dogen looks back at you, Morphogu. I will have my chance to redeem myself. Just you wait.
When?
You guys do an anime laser.
I know where you sleep.
Oh shit.
It's not far from where I sleep when I can.
Dogen reaches into his pocket, pulls out a little jar, uncaps it, shotguns it. Try to kill me in my sleep now.
Do not make me do that again. All of you, shoot. Disperse. Go.
Look at the water bottle.
Dogen scrambles away with the speed
One
of
four
100
hands
men.
like a feral creature.
Those things are terrible for you, he says, eating an egg.
Ugh.
No, we're supposed to save those.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Well,
Never mind.
that was my last one.
Morphogu, you hear quietly behind you. Eggs?
That was my last one, sorry.
Oh, that's
Club squints at you. I didn't want your egg.
No, we're talking about something else for later. It's fine.
What?
Oh,
All right, you. She looks at Clove. Now you're bloody and gross and smelly. The first way to get people to like you is to not be those things. There must be a place where you can bathe around here.
Yeah, no, there's the hot spring. I haven't gone there in a while because it's.
All right, she starts pushing him. Go, let's go.
Don't push me. I know where it is.
Your training starts
Do you?
now.
Do you?
You guys, I am the tiger.
Yeah, really
Take a
intense music,
bath,
but he's just
you.
like sitting there in the bath.
Filthy, dirty man.
Dirty boy montage.
Oh,
Well, this worked out because I don't want to kill more people.
I'm
if I don't
gonna
have
swing
to.
it back here for a second. I gotta take a second, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
I love this game, you guys.
it's real good.
Yeah.
All right, where to next, gamers?
I don't know.
Nowhere.
Nowhere, huh?
Well, I guess we could all regroup near the spa because I figure
Yeah, sure.
I figure our group would have gone VCR would have gone to try and find Eminem.
Right.
But didn't have much luck. We're like, well, I guess we'll go back. There they are!
All right, I'll grab your collective parties.
Sure. I like to think we'll cut to the scene and it's like he's like submerged, but like Michaela's just scrubbing him down. Like there must be a loofah or something somewhere. She'll teach him to be nice, but she's not going to be nice about it.
All right.
We're gonna teach you to be nice, even if
I have
you
the best
to do
teacher
it
in the
hard
world.
way.
And I have the best teacher in the world, and I will show you what
Oh,
I've
the
learned
two
at
nice
various
people are
uses.
coming in.
That's right.
All right. God,
Yeah.
you can't write this stuff, man.
I guess It's a good thing I had AFK then, because we got Stinkball.
Okay.
It's all worth it.
And Tristan's here.
Tristan's here.
Tristan's here.
Tristan's
We
here.
go to the fucking spa, we open up like the front gate, everybody out, we have to bathe Clove.
Tristan's here, and Songbird's also here, having sobered up just a little bit.
Oh, thank God, good for her.
Oh, there she is.
Your romp stomp teams of Eminem and VCR
I love that. That's so great.
are forcibly escorting Clove to the bath.
Bath.
Bath
Oh.
time.
Clove doesn't seem to be screaming. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Push.
Yeah, I know where I'm
Yeah, I
going.
think-
Oh,
I think it's
Michaela.
working.
Yes.
This is a great opportunity because Rose is going to be doing a dance tonight. So maybe dancing will make him happy, especially if he's not stinky.
Maybe. I'm trying to teach him how to be nice.
Can I
If
help?
you have any tip, yes, please.
Smiling,
You have taught me everything I know.
hugs, let's see here.
Jokes.
Jokes are great.
I don't know any.
Oh, well, Cornelius is very good at them. Compliments are very good too. If you see something nice about someone, you should say nice things.
Okay.
Not
Michaela
bringing
does
up their
that.
flaws, especially if you can't fix it in less than 5 minutes.
Michaela does that, like, trope smile of someone who's never smiled before, and it probably looks awful. Like, big teeth, smile.
That's
like,
the sound of her
tone it
smile.
down a bit. Yeah, it's a cat scream.
Despite popular opinion, not all smiles need teeth.
Oh,
One of
Ravi kind of
I will try
pats
something more
Morphogu
subtle.
on the shoulder and like looks down at him. What happened?
well, I mean, one thing that
No.
if you have nothing nice to say nothing at all. Is what Mr. Barristan used to say.
Ravi then rocks at me. He reaches up and touches Ravi on the shoulder.
Oh, Ravi actually like gets a really sad look in his face. It's like,
So many rocks. At my eyes. Specifically my eyes.
Tristan frowns. Another victim of Ratball.
Here, Morphoku, you're getting in here too. I'm
What?
doing something I should have done a long time ago. Go.
You keep saying it, but you'll see.
Alright, so
The water's polluted, everyone dies.
So there's two things that I feel to point out. The first thing is that it becomes immediately obvious that this is some kind of mixed bath, because for one, there's a couple ladies chilling out in here, and for two, Langley is full Geralt in the pool.
I love him!
I love Langley.
Nude people don't bother Michaela. She doesn't give a fuck. She's on a mission.
They very clearly bother Clove.
Here, hold on. She pulls out a rug and ties it around his face. There.
I can't say.
Look, you'll be fine.
It's a trust exercise.
That is too soon for that.
Songbird.
Who, full clothes on, just enters like the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Just walks down.
Just until he's like fully submerged and then his head pops out.
Langley still has his stupid sword by his side. Just it's like, try it. Come on, prove yourself to be a beast. I want to fight. He doesn't say it, but he's very clearly thinking.
His body posture is telling me that.
Songbird stumbles behind you guys. What are we doing? We're having baths. She suddenly face plants into something and falls over. Crap, still drunk. Eggs?
Oh, are you okay?
You guys try to huddle around, but through process of elimination, you figure out that Michael is standing here.
Michael, please. She whispers, Michael, please move.
Rats. Michael moves.
Rats!
Alright, you two. Just drags her ass over. Alright, I will set you up right here.
Toss.
There. She probably doesn't just chuck her in, she probably just has her, like, leaning out. Like, you don't want her to drown.
Of course.
Songbird's dead. Alright. Clove, you can do this.
Alright. He begins blindly taking steps and does take a face plant into the water.
No, I'm guiding him.
Alright. You help him so he does.
I walk him in.
That comedy event does not happen.
Sorry. She's trying. Alright, here's how we can do this. I will turn you around from everyone else, and I'll take the blindfold off, and you just do what it is you're going to do. Get clean. You bathe yourself, duh, but you know what I mean.
Alright. He just, like, sinks into the water.
Just think about it. No, hold on, that might come across as too mean. Wait a minute. Trying to be like, no one wants to see that, but that could be, like, refreshing, but also, like, wow, what a bitch, you know? Just depends on how he takes it. Alright, I know this is terribly awkward, but
yeah.
Is there anything else I can do?
No, I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Very well. I will sit here and wait and make sure it's done correctly. Nude people don't bother Michaela. Cool. She's like, whatever, she's seen everything by now.
Do I have a sufficiently doofy track for bath time roleplay?
Bath time roleplay will make your dreams come true.
Yeah, we can.
Bath time roleplay. Langley Fogu and Clover naked, and these other two ladies are too.
This hot water is sending my stink glands into overdrive.
I don't want to hear about stink glands.
So you're gonna have soap, you know? Don't just have soap on me in the future.
Morphogu, you couldn't have lost your soap. It's on
It's
a
on
rope.
He
There you go.
gave it to you so you wouldn't lose it!
Oh, real quick, someone says that there's an echo going on.
From Whomstava?
Ooh.
I don't know. Will, do you have stream sound on? I hope not.
Well.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh
Maybe Will got a
no.
phone call.
Oh.
Maybe, I don't know. Oh.
We'll just drag in the cardboard cutout Varys. Oh.
Oh, you know what we can do?
Wait a minute. It's typing.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Keep going while you figure that out. Okay, man. I can't actually tell if there's a problem because I cannot place it. Someone go check, please and thank you.
1 second.
I will talk as to facilitate the check-in of the echo.
okay.
It's done now.
Yeah, it
Okay.
seems like it's okay.
Alright, welcome.
Large shrug. Alright, well,
I hope-
we're just gonna hope it's better. Okay, cool.
You think?
Alright, well, we're just gonna power on then.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Seems
It's
like
fine.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, Tristan takes off his like requisite 1.5 pieces of clothing. And he
Tristan, oh hey. Get to look at that Tristan bod. Surely you all have soap around here or something.
Yes.
Where?
I believe it's attached to a rope in one of those bags.
Oh, okay. Jeez. Which bags? These things?
The bags that you are next to, yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what those Clove. And throws the rest to Morfoku.
So, no more rocks!
Hunted with the rock and the soaps today. Yeah.
Rosa gets
Am I
I
working
believe
now?
in you both.
into the water and just sort of like
She
He's
says
sort of, like,
watching them
spin-
because she doesn't believe them.
he sort of
No, I
like
have to
just
make
dumps
sure they
a
do it
bunch
right.
of the soaps. He just dumps a bunch of the soaps around next to him and starts like starts swirling back and forth until the water around him gets soapy.
What
Alright,
the
that's
fuck?
it's like a washing machine. He just
Yeah.
spins
Has
around.
nobody taught you how to bathe?
Cornelius, you feel a light tug on your shoulder. Eggs?
It's your turn to babysit Michael.
Looking in my inventory, got no eggs.
Right?
Rats?
Wild how I don't have eggs. Rats. I could probably find a rat.
Rats.
I'm just gonna wander around.
Rats, eggs,
My
rats,
eggs
eggs,
are
rats,
all
eggs.
See, it's like a little song. Rats, eggs, rats, eggs, rats,
Rats, eggs, rats, eggs. You guys harmonize. It sucks.
It sucks and it's horrible. But he's not gonna have Michael talking with everyone in earshot, so he just isolates himself to go find a rat or an egg.
Where did Cornelius? Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Hey, well,
Hi.
you.
Oh, they were on your bed, Mike.
I'm on my bad mic. This is my good mic. Fuck.
Yeah, no, you sound nothing out of 10.
Great.
Well, I don't think you're on your bad mic. I think your good mic just sounds bad.
I'll figure it out.
You wanna?
No, keep going. I'll figure it out.
Okay, man.
Well, I'm sorry.
I guess we'll keep fucking around.
Bathe.
I'm bathing. I can't do it fast.
All right.
I mean, that's fair.
All right. That's enough of that. Oh, Songbird.
It falls in the water.
Where
You
do we
fall.
go?
God, he's like a shark.
You fall in the water, and Langley
God.
swiftly yanks you up.
Hi.
So, I was wondering some things.
Oh yeah, you're just naked, huh? All right.
I don't know where you all think we are, but I'm not, but everyone else is naked. I was wondering, you got any cool fight stories? Got any epic yarns to tell over this bath time extravaganza? Come on, man.
Oh, you are very close.
He's very close, and he's very comfortable with his body.
Yeah. I don't, sorry, can't relate. And I've got some fight stories.
Awesome, then. Spice up this boring bath time experience with tales of violence and bloodshed!
I mean, a lot of them aren't. They're not like really good like fights. It's more like, you know, they're usually pretty quick. Right?
Langley frowns a little bit. Oh no, don't tell me you're boring.
I try not to let people know that they're fighting me before I finish the fight. But there was one time, it was about a week ago actually, and someone tried to throw a knife at me. It missed, and my other enemy was up on a bookshelf that the knife flew into. So I ran forward, grabbed the knife, and stabbed the guy on the bookshelf with it. That was pretty good.
Langley, Langley looks a little bit bored. Oh.
I mean, maybe you had to be there.
Yeah, I guess so.
It was pretty cool. I mean, I think so.
He swims away, ignoring you.
Oh.
That is just fine with me.
Oh, hey. You know what? I assume Clove's clothes are off, so she's gonna like try to clean the shit out of those because they're probably covered in blood and stinking mud and ball. So
sure are.
Yeah, no, duh. You can't put those back on. There, Michaela has something to do now aside from just watch.
So I'd watch and be awkward. Langley tries to wave you over, Robbie. Hey, you got good fight stories?
He's got a weird look on his face, like, the answer is yes! How is he gonna get those across? Explaining hard.
Langley's eyes feel as though they're piercing your very soul.
He like stops and he just kind of turns and like he sits on this bench over here or whatever, and he's not like looking at the pool of people or whatever because he wants them to have their privacy, because he knows how it is to not have privacy. So he points at like a mark on his arm. Actually, you know that like Robbie, everyone who's seen like the full art or whatever, he's got like all these fucking crazy tattoos on his arms, but you can see that even under that, there's one scar on, like, the middle of his forearm-ish, and it kind of wraps around. And, he points at that, and, he stops for a minute, and he's like, scorpion. Large.
How big? It is absolutely vital to the story that you can vividly describe how large the scorpion was.
He points at this crate. Bigger.
Oh, how much bigger? Like 2 crates?
Nods.
Damn, that's a big scorpion.
And he taps on this part of the wooden wall, and he goes, can climb.
No way.
And he motions like he balls up his fist like a rock, and he takes his other hand, he smashes it down into it. Fall from wall onto me.
Oh, cool. I got a jump attack on you? So what'd you do?
Eat.
You sound fine.
And then we ate it. The whole thing. Yeah, you do something.
He's trying to think of the word for it. He makes like a tugging motion and remove tail, pull tail.
You yanked its stinger off?
No, whole tail.
Oh, all of it, the whole thing. While it got you?
He kind of and nods and looks down.
That's super awesome.
Got jumped by a scorpion.
You got jumped by a scorpion?
Big scorpion.
Songbird has just slowly started drifting her head onto Langley's shoulder. He doesn't seem to have noticed.
Of course not.
Now that is cool. I don't know what I'd do if a scorpion jumped me. Maybe I'd bite its head off.
Too big.
Have you seen these chompers?
Robbie opens his own mouth. Be afraid.
That's a pretty... What is Morphogu doing?
Morphogu's trying to find a way to not, like, to get
He
out of
wants
here.
to leave.
But he's
All
also
right.
not going to walk over to the other side.
Right, hold on. She puts Clove's clothes down. Hold on. Wait. Let me check how you did. How did he do? Should we
He
roll for
freezes
that?
up. He did his best.
Yeah, what do you roll for Bath? Is that a perform?
Perform Beth.
Let me see.
Roll...
What do you
Dex-
roll?
Dexterity?
But that would imply that he'd be good at that check.
Roll...
I'll roll my
Charisma? Maybe it's
disguise.
charisma to look nice.
Roll 1d20 minus 4.
Yeah.
That's
seems
fair.
about right.
Bad job.
She raises an eyebrow. No. Here. Just no. Just sit down. Just sit down. Down in the water. She's just going to, like, scrub his back and do her best. It's gotta start somewhere.
I just can't even.
Morphogu takes
If you can
damage.
survive in the pit, you can survive this, right? Right.
I'm just very unused to physical contact that isn't someone trying to kill me, and so I'm just trying really hard to fight every instinct in my body to just turn around and punch you because you're my friend.
She stops for a minute, seeing this vulnerability. Man, we have a lot of work to do. She just starts scrubbing him again.
You just hear from Songbird, that's fucked up.
I know.
Robbie nods in the background. I understand.
Yeah.
Michaela thinks to herself, man, we got a lot of fucked up boys. Cornelius is fine.
For
Probably.
now.
For now. God. Well. I heard someone say, a long time ago maybe, but you have to take things one day at a time. And this is day one. Scrub.
If only it was day one.
Yeah, Robbie's doing mental math. He's got a really far away look in his head.
He's
Not like literally. You all know what I mean, God.
Nah.
And Cheel will do that until there's improvement. I don't know how to roll that or role play that or whatever, but she will eventually get him.
Austin, is it even possible for there to be improvement?
I mean,
he still looks
very temporarily.
Yeah, he still looks
Oh.
like funkily because he's more Fogu, but like you can clean some debris, some gunk out of there, mayhaps.
Oh, hold on.
Wash
Is
the
there
rocks
anybody-
out of his eyes.
There you go.
Ravi taps on Michaela's shoulder and then points over to this person over here with clearly like dreaded or braided hair, and he points at Morphogu.
We can try that.
Songbird looks over. Braids?
I mean, sure.
Easy.
What?
Really, if you know I'm not very familiar, perhaps you can help me.
I think I know how to do that. It's been a while, but
Makeover.
Songbird just puts a hand on your shoulder, looks you in the eyes. Hey, man, get over it.
God.
Don't be such a pussy. Don't say that. Time progresses.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll Songbird.
Craft.
Cornelius has been performing magic tricks for Michael.
Oh, yay.
Oh boy. You were delighting and enchanting Michael so much that he forgets he's supposed to be invisible.
Oh! Wait, no one can see because there's a wall here.
Yeah, no, fortunately everyone's really distracted with bath time, so you make the assessment that, like, maybe it's fine!
Let Michael be seen.
You two have a great system going. If he likes a trick and wants to see it again, he says eggs, and if he doesn't like it, he says eggs.
Wow, that's a great...
Maybe there's something in the inflection.
Michael,
of
if
how
you
he says
don't like
eggs.
the trick, can you say rats?
Eggs?
I'll take that as a rat.
God,
Cornelius gonna learn rat's eggs language. Put a point in rat's eggs language.
Cornelius, you want to make... You're hanging out with Michael. You want to make any manner of skill check to try and determine anything about his Michaelness?
The only one that Cornelius has that would be any bit applicable would be Arcana.
That makes...
So I suppose I'll make an Arcana check at Michael. I have a suspicion out of character, but that is nothing. So...
Michael.
That's Michael.
It is, in fact, Michael. However, it doesn't take a genius between you and Michaela's informative roles. This is an inherently divine creature. However, its presence here is innately arcane. Your out of character assumption is likely correct. This is Tristan's Eidolon.
Eidolon, yeah. Yeah, Tristan is Ka, and as soon as it is... She was like, that's not a normal servant of God. I was like, Eidolon, it's gotta be an Eidolon.
I forgot summoners were even a thing.
Yeah, man.
I know summoners pretty intimately, so...
We never play them because they're like OP or whatever.
Yeah, man. You're thinking showing Tristan whatever, or not Tristan, Michael, whatever tricks you can. Eventually, he just points over at this bowl over here. Rats?
Rat? What?
Rats.
He picks up the bowl.
Eggs. He holds a hand out.
He gives the bowl.
Michael puts the bowl on his head.
Oh, it's like... Oh, that's adorable if I don't look at your neck.
Ooh.
I'm glad you're having fun.
He ruffles his feathers with delight. God, this thing's just horrible, man.
Again, it's almost cute.
I keep forgetting it's people sized too, which is worse.
Yeah.
I imagine it's like this
I
thing.
imagine it's Slav squatting on stuff and being lanky and...
I imagine it has like the body of a horse, and then this is like its head, neck,
Really?
head. Yeah, because wouldn't that be weird? Just like a people-sized horse with like this for a head. I don't know. Like the hooves are probably paws or fingers or some fucked up thing.
I think it can be anything.
He can
Yeah,
be
it could be.
anything.
It's an Eidolon. It could be anything.
So that's been your guys' fun.
Because I know that if I allowed Michael to be in this vicinity while shit was happening, it would go south.
It would ruin bath time.
It would ruin bath time.
It would ruin bath time. All right, I'm gonna do what's an appropriate braid your hair check for Songbird to make.
Disguise?
Profession.
Disguise?
Disguise. Okay. Well, I mean, she's not going to be worse at it than Morphogu. Actually, she may very well.
I have a 3 in disguise. Can I
Morphogu be
assist?
rolling a -3 on that.
Oh.
Oh.
Really, sound good now.
Yeah. All right. Tell you what. All right, Michaela, you help with disguise checks, and
Okay.
Songbird will help with a dexterity check.
When I level up, I plan on putting a point in profession hairstylist.
Oh, if only I was
also
over
did.
there. I've got some disguise check. That's a positive number.
I've had interactions with people's
Nice.
hair.
Ooh. Alright.
Can I come in with the
Salvage?
clutch?
Songbird is hung over.
That makes sense. There's like
She's-
everything but a braid.
Yeah, no, she's it's like she's trying to flex on her hairstyling knowledge, but not doing any of the things she's attempting correctly.
Is
What?
bath time
No,
going
no.
well?
Ruffy sticks out a
Yes.
thumbs up.
Okay, thank you.
It will take some time. No, you gotta do it like this.
Now,
Like, you think like one half of his hair comes out nice, the other half is just like garbage.
now, like, I'm telling, I've done this braid like 1,000 times. I know how to do it. Morphogu's hair is wet and grease, and it's just not happening.
Yeah.
We gotta.
The hair is it's surprisingly fair, but like it's just so greasy.
I think it's too fine.
Yeah, it's
so
too fine to really mess with.
We need to double down on cleaning his hair. Songbird, I need your help. Tosses her a bar of soap.
Alright, I can do that. Time for an all-out attack.
Dip his hair back. Like, dip his head back. Not like into the... Like, he can breathe. Like, we're not drowning
Christen him.
Like, because... That's right. Time to baptize him. Welcome to Christianity.
Morfogu found Lord.
Hooray! The Lord.
Even the Lord forgot him, though.
Oh. Maybe he's a real angel. They all look like Morfogu.
We'll send Michael back to talk to him about Morfogu.
Yeah, it'll be great. Yeah, I assume we work together to clean the shit out of his hair.
Yeah, no, you
Not
guys
literal
do.
shit, which I hope there isn't.
Vague hand wave.
No,
Yeah.
you're right.
You guys collectively do your best with Morfogu. He'll look all right.
We could always just shave him.
I don't know. I think the white streaks give him character.
They do. I assume they would grow back, but I don't know.
It also sounds like we'd have to make a new pog.
Don't be silly.
Hi.
I don't know what that means. Clean.
Clean,
Do you want to
clean.
go to like a different scene we can while we do that, or just finish it, or...
Yeah, if anyone
Eris, Ravi, do you guys want to do anything?
like, we're just fucking around killing time here, so if anyone has anything they want to do, they can feel free.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the dance tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should also make sure that this stink boy is not a stink boy
Oh,
anymore.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can
No,
go back
you
to
don't-
him.
You don't have to chaperone Clove. He knows how to clean himself. Through the power of context clues, you get the feeling mixed bathing is kind of a point of discomfort for him, and that's probably why he was avoiding it.
Oh, no, I definitely
That's
know that.
why I'm
but
over
he's
here.
got to get over it.
Yeah. Cornelius, as you're watching Michael, he does start scampering away.
Oh
You
no.
watch Michael.
Oh,
Michael
Michael.
watches you.
Michael!
Maybe get Tristan? I don't know.
Cornelius is making hurried things at Varys to get Tristan!
Hold on to him.
Tristan's in like a meditating pose while Langley's leaning all over him, yelling about something.
Nice.
Varys is like covering her eyes. Tristan!
Hello, I'm Tristan.
Can I get your help with something?
Yes. He gets up and neglects to put his clothing back on. What is the problem?
She keeps covering her eyes and just points.
Oh, naughty.
Says Tristan.
Tristan, I was trying my best. Oh, yep. You got this.
Tristan's
this,
body is
and
well
you got this.
sculpted.
Yeah, it is.
It's as if he is carved from marble.
Carved from marble or clay
like-
by the hands of God.
It's like Cornelius doesn't care about the bathings, and he had a similar situation back at his home, but the fact that he's out here in the open, like, is the part that caught him off guard.
I like to think he still has his cloak on, so you're just like, oh, it's Tristan. Turns around. Oh, Tristan!
All
Wearing a hospital gown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Tristan remembered to put his cloak back on, but not his pants.
There you go.
Now, Michael, you shouldn't go around like this. It's indecent.
Yeah.
Eggs. Yes, Michael, eggs. Eggs. He disappears. Tristan reaches into his pocket and produces an egg. Now play nice, okay? Eggs.
I like to think it's just
Yeah,
blender
so there's no
noises.
grotesque chewing noises. It sounds like a bird's eating.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know if I like that.
Just gets worse.
Well, he's invisible, so he can't see it.
Like,
so
like
it's
literally anything would have made me uncomfortable. You could have been just like, oh, it sounds like bumper cars. Like, well, fuck me. I don't want to hear that.
Not
What did
one
Michael
sound
do
like
to you
bumper cars.
guys? Come on.
Everyone leers at Lamp.
No, I like Michael. Just the concept of Michael is inherently threatening.
I said I like the concept of oatmeal, not that I like it.
Yeah.
So,
Varys like peeks between her fingers.
Do you have pants?
Ravi just says, he's gone.
Oh, okay.
He's dead now.
Huh. This is really
How's-
uncomfy.
How's Varys holding up?
how's Team VCR doing?
Varys is fine. She's just like really embarrassed. And like keeps scooting further and further away from the baths.
Cornelius was entertaining Michael, so he's thinking about that, but now he's got like a far-off look on his face. He's kind of
What's wrong,
in
Cornelius?
deep contemplation. Oh, I wasn't lying when I said I was rusty about singing. I don't know if I can do music.
Why don't we practice?
Bonfire.
We'll practice right now.
Okay.
Would you like to be further away from the baths? I do.
Sure, Varys.
Okay. I think it's important we stand up high.
And Varys like reaches her hands down to pull Cornelius up on top of this little crate.
Okay. Now to sing a song.
Ravi will be the audience.
I guess I roll perform.
Yeah.
All right. Varys is
Or like a charisma check?
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
20 plus.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, Cornelius!
Oh no.
Cornelius, you start, but like you just choke, man. The fear of God hits you, and just nothing comes out.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, you all right?
I'm fine. I guess I swallowed spit or something. I'll be fine.
Okay, well, maybe you have an instrument? Maybe you'd be more comfortable with that. Because I understand that singing in front of a lot of people is pretty nerve-wracking.
I mean, I don't have an instrument. I usually just sang, so I never needed one. I watched my dad play the instruments, though, so if you got one, I'd probably be okay.
Varys looks in her bag to see if she has anything.
They might have something around the bandit camp, maybe.
That's true. We should ask around to see if anyone's got any instruments, possibly. If not, we can make one.
Yeah, and I'll just not talk to get my voice back.
Okay,
Man, that got me good. Ow, ow.
You hear some flapping nearby you. Eggs. You suddenly hear something unceremoniously drop to the ground. It's a harp.
Shit.
Oh.
Oh, thanks, God.
Thanks, God.
well, that's awfully convenient. Thank you very much, Michael.
Rats.
Ravi is looking at it like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, it made a dreadful sound, by the way.
All right, well, I guess try that.
Okay, so I can't use my
careful, you might
oratory
play the-
check, so I'd probably just be a ka one for this one.
Be careful, you might play the song that ends the world.
All right.
That's a little better,
You don't play the song that ends the world, which is very convenient.
which is very nice. Okay, I can do this. Maybe my voice will be back, and I can do both, and that would
Yeah.
be great.
Do you want me
And
to
I won't have stage fright. I never have stage fright. I'm Cornelia. I'm a comedian.
sense
I never have
motive?
Stage fright. Sense motive.
She just says that out loud.
Cornelius, you have failed your bluff check by default.
Cornelius.
What? Not even letting me roll? Okay.
Very-
Yeah, he would fail his bluff check by default.
Varys sits down on the box and pats it next to her.
Are you normally scared of doing that?
I mean, my whole thing is being a comedian and stuff. I don't have stage fright. I go up stage and talk in front of a lot of people all the time. I just haven't done music in a long time.
Well,
Cornelius, you feel a hand touch your shoulder. Eggs?
Eggs.
eggs.
You're a bit uncomfortable at how human this hand feels.
Varys.
Isn't that just excellent?
Varys just kind of kicks her legs back and forth.
Well, I understand why you might be a little nervous because it's something you haven't done in a while, but I mean, when you go up and do your jokes, that's got to be kind of scary too, though, right?
Yeah, but there's something with music. My dad and mom pushed me towards music a lot, so there was that expectation with it.
Well,
that's what I was born to do, apparently, be a musician, and I didn't want to do that. I'm good at it, but I didn't want to be good at it.
I didn't mean to push you into it then.
No, I'm the one who offered. I just thought I was ready, and I guess I wasn't.
Well, I think a big thing to remember is if you do goof up, it's really not that big of a deal because everyone's just there to have fun.
Yeah. You get the feeling there's something more to it that Cornelius doesn't want to explain, but he's being truthful about all of this.
Yeah.
There's just another layer to it that he doesn't want to say.
Yeah, and Varys doesn't pry because she knows that's very rude, but is definitely curious.
I'll play the bongos.
She starts.
I think the biggest problem would be finding the bongos.
The world is my bongo.
She stands up and starts hitting this table.
Give him
Cornelius.
a egg, you might get your bongos.
Cornelius, you rack your brain trying to think of a song you know that incorporates bongos.
Anything from Donkey Konga.
Yes, the great elven songs of Donkey Kong.
The ancient elven musical stylings of Donkey Konga.
The best elf of them all.
Pretty sure Mighty Boss Tones is in that game.
I think all the small things.
That's not
is also-
important.
Let's talk about Donkey Konga.
Small thing.
What the fuck is happening?
Don't
I
worry
mean, that
about
would be
it.
a great song to do, but.
Wario fan, alright, thanks for the Nintendo reference, guys. I'm gonna go.
All right. Well,
Oh.
I figure it might be a good idea to go check on everyone and see if they're ready for the dance.
Yeah, we'll get everybody pumped. It'll be great. It'll be good. It'll be fun. That's the important part. Fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Alright.
Don't.
Alright, in that case, we can stop the goof music for a moment. I'm moving stuff around, so
Moving stuff around.
all right. So are you?
While we're in the middle, thanks J4498 for the 10,000 bits.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bits.
That's many
And
bits.
Wolfdrawn93 for the 7,000 bits.
Damn.
That's a lot of bits.
Thank you,
That's
folks.
a lot of bits.
Super appreciate that. All right, so what's your thought process on this bonfire? You're gonna go and talk to Rosa about it? Or you're just gonna fucking wing it?
Probably. We should probably let her
We'd
know.
probably talk to
Yeah, we should probably
Rosa.
talk to her.
All right.
We should probably talk to her and tell her that Clove isn't being an asshole for once.
That's
Alright.
true.
We can debut him like a young beautiful debutante on the hunt for a husband. Oh.
Yeah, except none of
down for
that.
idea. I'm down for something.
Rosa,
Yeah, you see the whole camp's gathered around, including King and Laszlo, who've pulled themselves away from their conversation.
Oh, good, Laszlo, someone I like. Great.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Okay. So, remember when we were talking about Clove being a jerk?
Uh-huh.
He's being a lot nicer now. So we're trying to keep this ball rolling.
Really?
Yeah. It's super great.
Mm-hmm.
You don't seem impressed.
She shrugs.
Can you elaborate maybe why?
I mean, it doesn't really affect me very much.
But
I was ignoring him anyway, like I said.
well, right, but maybe now you can have a friend?
She looks over at Clove, catches him mid-pit sniff. Yeah, I'm good.
Damn it, Clove!
Clove, don't do that. What are you doing?
No, I just smell fine for once.
I mean, that's good, but ladies don't like when guys smell their pits.
Crap.
It's alright, I know you're doing your best.
Okay.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, go for it.
I was just gonna say, I was gonna kind of turn back and look at her and see the probably not happy face that she has, and turn back. She's like, "Are you sure you want to do this with her?"
I mean, I've been kind of an ass to her, so maybe it'll be fine. I'll just sit quietly and watch her performance. I won't say anything mean, and then I'll say something nice. Yeah, easy plan.
I think that's a good plan.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I like to think he's clean and his hair is kind of done up nice. And
yeah, no, he looks
not like this mess.
He looks a little bit nicer.
Hmm.
But historically, she's been kind of a bitch.
Ravi actually walks up to him and he kind of looms a bit and he looks down at him very seriously.
Yeah.
He puts his hand on his shoulders and pulls up, and then he himself stands up straight.
Okay.
Stand tall.
Good I see what he's saying. That's right. Standing tall, Bill, makes you seem confident.
You plop him back down in proper posture. Oh, yeah. I guess I'll look less like I'm skulking, huh?
Also, when you walk, kind of sway your shoulders a little bit. It makes you look tougher.
Oh, really?
No, Ravi points at her. Do not listen to her.
What? No. What? Get out of here.
You'd see the gears getting gummed up again. Who do I listen to?
Okay, fine. We'll leave that one out for now. For now, just stand tall.
All right.
We'll take it easy.
All right, yeah. Stand tall, take it easy, act cool. He tries to lean on this box and eat shit.
No. Don't do that. Don't try to be anything. Just be yourself.
But historically, people don't like myself.
Well, then you kind of have to sort of show them a better self, then.
Tristan comes over and picks him up. I think yourself is great.
Oh, Tristan.
Oh, Tristan.
Thanks. You're welcome.
Here, how about this? Tristan, what do you do to get people to like you?
You get a very blank stare.
Sometimes I forget my pants.
I'll do it.
You should try walking around with no shirt.
Have you tried being chiseled?
Darn it.
Get shredded.
Get swole. He taps the side of his face. I don't do very much, I don't think.
Just 500 sit-ups every morning.
And I eat nothing but kale.
You'll love it. No, usually I just talk to people and they're on board with it.
Alright, fine.
Probably because of his face and his beautiful body, or his anything. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that definitely helps, but maybe if you just try striking up nice conversations with people instead of either being sexist or picking fights, then they might warm up to you. It will take some time. You have a reputation to fix, but
Yeah, I sure do. Try talking with Hiss. His standards are low.
I mean, that's not a bad place to start.
Yeah, fuck it. The rat'll still talk to me.
I can't believe you just made the rat step 1.
Clove.
Michaela, I like to think we're like peeking from behind these boxes and watching.
Yeah, you're watching this conversation with equal interest that Langley is watching this conversation.
Damn it, Langley's always in the way.
No, you can read his lips a little bit. He's like, go Hiss, go Hiss, go Hiss, go rat ball. Damn it. Well, rat ball's pretty cool.
I like to think that Langley and has been training Hiss to do the exact same thing.
You'd be correct.
Hooray! They can learn together. We can compare notes.
I'm worried. I don't know if Clover has the self-discipline to refuse a game of rat ball. I gotta intercept.
Michaela shakes her hands like, no.
This stink is convening.
No, there's too much stink if Token gets here, it will be unbearable.
I just spent X amount of hours cleaning you both.
Morphogu approaches in slow motion. Langley, slow motion, does absolutely nothing to intervene.
What is Make Amends is not about jokes. Don't do anything
Never.
funny here. Never.
Don't get it twisted, gamers. This game is about the end of the world.
Oh yeah. Always forget that, even though it comes up all the time.
Make Amends, a game about the end of the world.
Hey, rat! I want to play rat ball.
I accept your rat ball challenge. He beams
Mono
you from
mono.
rock.
No. I just think she tries to jump in the way like Mr. President.
Sadly, Hiss is an expert at rat ball.
Yeah, it just goes right over Michaela and it hits Morphogu in the eye.
It goes over and he fucking knows his shit.
No, not the stink eye.
Ah.
The game has begun! Hiss leaps onto your face.
Alright, you know what? Whatever.
Alright, rat was a bad step 1.
Yeah.
Make sure Clove stays nice for party.
Just
We'll never forget you.
A noble sacrifice.
Rosa's just watching the rat attack with mild interest.
Okay, so... Okay, maybe that wasn't great. I mean, you two have something in common, kind of. So, okay. Alright, maybe this is a dumb question. What do you like? What do you like to do? Try to find people, because you can't impress everyone. That's actually impossible. So, you need to find people who will like the same things that you like. Maybe that's a better start than Hiss.
I like fighting.
Okay. Well, this is a bandit camp, so I'm pretty sure everyone likes fighting.
Yeah, no, they definitely do.
Don't be silly.
Don't be ridiculous.
He hates fighting.
Just saying.
No, it just took the word fighting for Langley to intervene himself into this.
Wait a minute. I've got an idea.
He says dancing with this rat, pretty much.
I know
Say uncle! Say rat uncle!
I will never say those two words together. Not ever since my Uncle Rat. Anyway, Ravi, the bandits like fights. Maybe you can throw a fight for our friend. Take a dive.
He peels Hiss off of you with one hand.
Oh, thank you.
I was winning!
You win next time. What?
I didn't know rat ball was a contact sport.
Rat ball is anything you want it to be.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why I was winning. Anyway. Yeah, Ravi.
Morphogus starts trying to communicate with Ravi. He points over to Clove and then points to you and then says like, you know, he starts like doing like these fake fighting motions and then he does this huge gesture to the crowd and like, you know, he's like, maybe you can take a dive. We do this all the time in the pit.
Alright, so he's watching you do it. He knows what you're talking about. He's just kind of sitting there watching you make a fool of yourself.
Cornelius is also watching.
He gets like this tiny shitty grin and pats you on the shoulder and nods. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, good. Jeez, I need a drink.
They're all empty.
Yeah.
It's all just bottles now.
Damn it, Songbird.
He had one of them. It was an empty bottle. He was blowing in it like a cider jug. Like looking at Cornelius, like maybe this will work with your instrument.
How folksy.
Thanks for the thought, but I think I'm gonna try the voice again.
You know,
I just need to psych myself up. Slaps his cheeks a couple times like you do.
Oh boy.
I need Clover to find his confidence.
Back to Clove, Langley, and...
Alright, no, look, you boys can fight with him later.
But we don't want to fight with him now! Fight! Rat ball!
No, there's about to be a performance now. You all need to be respectful.
They both frown across their arms and slump.
There, here, let's just go sit down.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's it.
Cornelius and I will provide music for the dance, and I'm gonna hope that everyone follows along.
I mean, probably. What are you expecting from them? You want them to join in or something?
A little bit, yeah.
She does like a, I don't know, hand gesture.
Well, I'm gonna try anyways.
Varys climbs on top of this chair shakily.
Excuse me, everyone.
All of the general chatter stops as attention is drawn to you.
Oh boy, that's a lot of eyes. Thank you for coming. As you guys are aware, earlier today we had a wonderful arts and crafts show. Many of you were there to assist with making bowls. Thank you very much. Round of applause for them. They're really nice bowls. Yeah.
They're still working off their hangover.
Anyways, today we were hoping to celebrate and have some fun dancing. So if you would all join us in this hootenanny, that would be great.
Aw, hootenanny.
Hootenanny, huh?
Ravi kind of clears his throat.
Cornelius like leans over to Rosa like, I'm hoping her genuineness will get through to them.
Should I do a diplomacy check to try and convince
Yeah!
you? Alright, Varys, come on. Oh, honey.
You said the word hootenanny.
You said the word hootenanny. So there's some unsure mutters.
Well, it doesn't have to be a hootenanny. It can be a ball. We're just here to have fun, really.
Michaela's going to get up with her superior diplomacy skill.
You see Langley lean over to hiss, "Hey, are hootenannies violent? I do not know."
She's like, all right, you're all going to come over here and sit down and watch her sing and dance and have a fun time. Diplomacy. That's better than 14.
It's better. You guys are making a lot of chatter about it. It's quite possible that they'll humor you.
Oh, okay. And if you feel like getting up and dancing too, that's great.
Is the bonfire on?
Yeah, no,
not yet.
Ravi cleared his throat and he pointed at it like...
I'm literally the least qualified for that.
I do not have the means to start a fire.
Rosa steps up. That'll be mine.
You little thief!
No, she's gonna dance!
I mean, you're right.
Bitch.
She reaches into her pocket and takes out a match and flicks it into the bonfire. And sorry, not a match, a tinder twig, if we're being more appropriate.
Whatever.
That is a fucking great tinder twig.
It's really dry wood, so
more commonly known as a Molotov cocktail.
Like, man,
It's call
yeah, yeah. The fire lights up real good. All right, showtime, I guess.
Okay, Cornelius, I'll play the bottles.
She grabs 2 bottles and starts clinking them together.
Oh my god.
Morfogu creates a percussion beat by just kind of banging on this crate.
Songbird stumbles in late, but things are about to start. So, all right, those of you who are going to be doing some performing, Varys, you wanted to partake? Yes.
I'm playing the bottles by clinking them together, hopefully in rhythm.
Be here all week.
All right, Cornelius, you're just going for singing.
Yeah, it's his best performance-based check that isn't comedy.
Mm-hmm. All right, and
He's
Rosa.
gonna try.
And Rosa's going to dance. So let's give this all a go.
Yeah.
Oh, Varys, honey.
No, I should have saw guidance is on you all. God damn it.
Oh my god, these fucking clowns. Alright, take a deep breath.
Tink, tink, tink.
That's better, that's not a 1. And it's an 18, that's pretty okay.
Yeah, so Rosa gives you the lowdown, just like all right, I'm not gonna do my usual stick. Let's mix it up a little bit. You know, you're a musician, right? You know some songs.
Yeah, of course.
You know anything? You know anything from over east? Anything deserty?
Deserty. Would he know anything?
I mean,
Cornelius has been traveling. I don't think he's ever been too far into the desert, but he's probably been on the edges of it.
Roll character level.
Roll character level. Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Cornelius, you're confident you've never been anywhere near the desert. By the time you left home, you really stopped paying attention to listening to pieces of music. It wasn't really your thing. It's not something that you were picking up. And yet something inside of you blurts out, "Yes, I do." And you don't. But you do?
At first he's like, why the fuck did I say that in his head? But then he's like, but I feel like I got this.
Meanwhile, behind you, tink, 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 tink.
Tink, tink, tink.
All right, then. So, Cornelius, you step up to...
I hope that 20 of knowing desert music helps me a bit.
You step up. How are you feeling, my guy?
It's a lot of nervousness.
Yeah, no, you're...
Especially with all these people watching. That's normally a thing he enjoys. He enjoys a lot of people watching him perform. It's something that he didn't get a lot back in his town when he tried his comedy stuff, but going back to music is weird.
Yeah, you look around. You look around at all of your familiar faces and your unfamiliar faces, and in this moment, it's really dawning you exactly how much of a fish out of water you really are.
I'm in the middle of a bandit camp, singing a song I don't know.
Hundreds of miles from home, and yet all of this fear starts melting away as you feel something within yourself. Come on, man. Just go with the flow.
Let's get it.
And you start going with the flow.
Damn.
You haven't...
He like, stops thinking about all the people and stuff and just goes with the music that's playing in his head always.
You feel it particularly in line with the music in your head. Usually it's quite distracting, quite the nuisance almost, but for once, you're working in harmony. This thing that had seemed like a burden for so long comes up in your favor. As you stand there and sing a song with words that you do not know, in a place that you are unfamiliar with, surrounded by strangers with knives, you do not feel fear, but you feel confident. You feel at home. You feel hopeful. You feel like things are going to work out. And that's unusual. As all of these positive emotions, all this positive feedback flows into you, you stop thinking about that gratuitous injury that you received only a few days ago, and are focusing on the whole new world of experiences before you. This is what you came out here to do, and by God, you're doing it!
Yeah!
Likewise, Rosa backs you up with some absolutely immaculate moves, and the surrounding bandits can feel the energy. They can feel your confidence. They can feel the groove. They can feel that this is pretty cool. This is pretty damn awesome.
Yes.
Against all of your expectations, the bandits who you've seen to be just cultureless murder hobos are having fun. Are having just a damn good, wholesome time.
Are some of them dancing?
Oh, many of them are dancing. Many of them unite arms and dance in ways that you, much like yourself, with these lyrics you do not know, they're dancing a dance that they do not know. And they're knocking it out of the park.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, indeed. As the show of drunken, or not even drunken enthusiasm, just slightly hungover enthusiasm, and possibly even sober enthusiasm.
Whoa!
Wow!
King looks over his subjects, and he's surprised.
Because he could look over them.
Yeah, so, thing about King is that he can't see per se, but you feel like he's looking at him. Not with his eyes, but with something else.
His nose.
And you can feel he's looking at you too, and he's damn impressed with you.
Hooray!
Enthusiastic piece of narration over.
Tink, tink, tink.
Varys, this similar force comes over you and you realize you're ruining this by tinking, Bob.
Varys stops.
More focus stopped a while ago.
Sometimes the best thing you can do is do nothing at all.
Now, this good vibe that Cornelius is putting out doesn't really just stop at him or stop at the randos. It goes to you guys.
Can we dance?
You absolutely can dance.
Oh, what do I roll for dance?
Perform!
Perform!
Ah. Varys,
It's always
dance.
perform.
It's okay.
It's okay.
She's like doing a little shimmy.
You do your... Does everyone else want to roll some dancing?
Yeah. Michaela, weirdly feeling nice, looks over to Clove and says, "Do you know how to dance?"
No, but I really want to try.
Well, let's try.
1d20.
Right. 1d20 plus 3!
Let's see.
Oh.
Michaela's
Her
tired.
dress
She's been
is too
cleaning.
long.
She's been cleaning nasty boys. She's like, ah, fuck.
She's been cleaning nasty boys.
Nasty boy.
cleaning nasty boys all day. Tired.
Yeah, no, you're tired and you have an excuse, and Clove is uncoordinated and has no excuse.
But it's still fun.
They shuffle like a bunch of nerds who can't dance.
Ravi, would you like to go?
He is very nervous. He is bopping his head.
You're bobbing your head to this groove, this unfamiliar groove to Cornelius, but this deeply resonant groove to you.
Yeah, no, he knows this.
Varys like shimmies on over and is like, "Come on."
I think she just like the lasso thing
just
and
like
pulls.
slowly gets up and just kind of like waddles. Oh god, what do I roll?
Perform.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
Your
no!
charisma if you don't have any perform.
But because it's desert things, is he better at it?
No,
No.
Okay. I tried, Sim.
you did.
You get a terrain bonus for the sound. Oh, come on!
Everyone sucks.
All
at
of you
dancing.
suck at dancing.
It's so
Whatever.
hard to come out of your shell, but you really want to. You really want to be a part of this moment. Something like you want to, obviously, but something beyond you wants to.
Michael.
Oh no, Michael! I hope he doesn't show up.
Cornelius, as you're singing, as you're performing your absolute heart out, you feel an otherworldly confidence upon you, an otherworldly charisma. You yourself are no slouch in confidence and charisma, but in this moment, in this one beautiful moment, you are in sync with something far beyond you. And it feels pretty damn good.
Yeah.
This feeling subsequently carries off to your friends who, despite literally all of their horrific coordination, something beyond them drives them to dance just a little bit more passively.
Yay!
And
Wait,
the
can
feeling
Songbird roll?
Songbird did not roll. I'll let her roll.
What about Morfogu?
Morfogu did roll.
Oh, did he?
I didn't roll to dance.
Oh, okay.
I rolled
Roll
to
to dance.
beat the box, and I did poorly. And Morfogu's just sort of like kicking his feet in beat as best
Yeah!
he can on the thing.
Oh.
Oof.
You can't do too much worse.
Songbird pointedly unincludes herself from this.
Aw.
Aw.
Like, you don't think she's being like a bitch about it, but like you can definitely tell it's an active decision to just not.
Can't stop her.
Varys looks over to Songbird and just kind of nods, like, I understand.
She breaks eye contact very quickly with you.
Oh.
We understand. You're Songbird.
Did you dance, Morfogu?
No.
He is pointedly not.
But he is like he's not dancing. He's sitting up on this crate and he's just sort of like kicking his feet in the beat and like nodding his head.
You feel the beat, you nod your head, and your collective feels an incredibly familiar sense of oneness. You're not sure why, you're not sure how, but it feels right. Everyone, gain 1 permanent point of charisma.
Oh.
Oh, damn. Just
Shit,
like that,
son.
All right.
Wow.
Hey, my modifier went up.
Yeah!
Varys now has a
And that's
charisma.
what we were all looking for.
Varys now has a charisma of 17. That's exciting.
Same, yeah.
Hot damn.
Negative
Police
2,
and
baby.
fireman.
The eventually, despite your desires to dance all night, and believe me, you guys try to dance all night. The mind is willing, but the body is eventually weak. You bring it to a close. You look around at all of the surrounding bandits, and they let out a thunderous, ear-shattering cheer.
Yeah! Hooray!
Wow!
That was great!
Yeah, Rosa looks over at you. Yeah, not half bad at all. I could use a partner like you.
Mm-hmm. I think this was wonderful. You two were spectacular.
Yeah, everyone, all of the surrounding bandits, move in to mob mob Rosa, but like moreover to mob Cornelius.
Ferris backs up. She wants to let Cornelius have this.
You are the most popular man in town right now, Cornelius. And like you got a glimpse at how popular Songbird was, and it just doesn't even compare. How are you feeling, buddy?
I think at this point he's riding the good feeling. He wants to keep it going.
Everyone else
because it's been very hard to take his mind off of the world is ending, prophecy, God assassinated attempt stuff. So he's just gonna let this happen and just ride on it.
Yeah, everyone wants to ride your vibe too. They just group around you. They hoist you very easily onto their shoulders. And boy, you cannot find a moment of peace that night, even if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And that is where we will leave it.
Yeah.
I did it!
You did it.
You did it! Now, I really love that track, so that's coming back on.
Yes, please. What's it from?
Couldn't tell you.
They mob him, and they continue to mob him, and they begin eating him.
They want to consume his power.
Take 6d6 bite damage.
I'm gonna roll that for fun just to see what that would be.
Oh,
You're dead!
Oh no!
Double, quadruple bite.
They created this double.
Not to mention they got.
I'm sorry. There's one last absolutely important note before we close out.
Everybody shut the fuck up! Something else is happening!
Clove approaches Rosa. You can see on her face what she expects this interaction to be like. Hey, good job. You killed it. Wait, seriously? Yeah, bye!
Aw.
Cornelius from atop his pile, whoa, get it!
Michaela nods like he's learning. Good.
That was pretty darn good.
You get a quick glimpse at Rosa. Her hand at her side in like a very her hand at her side with the she's pointing with her hand is what I'm trying to spit out. She's pointing. You can feel something was pulsating, but she just lets it go.
Oh, she was ready to blast him.
Yeah, she was. And that is where we will leave it. What will happen next time on Make Amends?
Make amends.
Yay!
Bless
Thank you.
Bless you.
God bless you.
It was so good everyone sneezed. Oh no.
Hey, gang, I hope you all had a great time.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Super good.
Fantastic.
Sorry,
Really?
I had tech problems.
This bath over here would do a better job of cleaning him.
And okay.
I've literally no idea why that happened, so.
Happens.
It just happens sometimes.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
But we do have some fan art.
Oh,
Right, also the poll, which I put
So
in D&D
the
Battle
poll
if somebody wants
is
to.
I'm
rusted.
not sure if it's working. Yeah,
Is
it's. Can you
Yeah,
make
straw
it
poll. Straw poll. We tried to make like 2 or 3 last night, and none of them worked.
we'll just give up on it then.
All right.
Yeah, just give up on that. It's still not. Yeah.
Save it for another time.
Well, yeah, we'll use it next time. But here's fan art. We begin with box of bees making the crown of fingers.
Ugh.
I
Terrible.
love it. Many
Awful.
fingers.
You know what? I'll put this one on. Yeah.
A tune fitting for a king.
I am Lord now.
Thank you.
Surrender your fingers unto me.
Horrible. Thank you, Box of Beans.
Thank you.
From Tokyo.
I love it.
I knew this was coming. Can I
Yeah.
offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
Danny DeVito is the complete wrong body for Tristan.
He's so swole.
And then from Missing.
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
Hold on a second.
Egg.
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 Erg. What's up, Civ?
No, I was making a joke.
Okay.
And then from Box of Bees, Feep him.
Eggs.
Eggs.
There'll never be enough eggs.
I couldn't resist pulling the trigger on Michael. I needed him to show up.
Yeah, no, I figured as much. When the session starts with, hey, would you like to see a holy abomination? I'm like, oh, okay, we're just going in.
Oh, okay, we're gonna go on.
And then from Dragix?
From Dragex?
Dragex.
Eggs, rats, eggs.
I like to imagine that he chews it by smashing his head down on the teeth.
Oh, it's like a fucking compressor. Oh.
I was imagining a blender.
That's what I envisioned too. Or bumper cars. And then courtesy of Naujo? Or Nauj? Maybe Nauj. Nauj.
I believe this is all of us put together.
Oh my god.
That's beautiful.
But yeah, it is.
Egg.
It is all. God, that's a. I would not make friends. I would not make friends with them at a party.
Nope.
Egg.
Egg.
And then from
Very nice though.
Yes, Lemieux.
Eggs.
Oh, kind of cute, actually.
And then he's a man underneath.
Oh shit.
There's a man. From Stego Aqua.
Go!
That's about Egg Edition, the newest sports anime.
20. Excellent, thank you very much. From Reaver Babe. Oh shit, Morphoku shredded.
See, that's what he looks like when you clean him. He looks like Jotaro.
Jesus.
Sure.
And then from Tokyo.
Michaela was seeing Michael.
Yeah, that's right. I said she's like an angry cat. I love it.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Box of beans.
You're in my domain now. Now hold on, that was
on fire.
That was bad, Dogen. I was trying to stretch it out too much. You're in my domain now. There it is. It's much better.
Wonderful. And then from Middle.
Oh, I love that.
Beautiful.
The halo effect
Stitches.
is so good.
That's a spoiler.
Oh,
There's our boy.
from Reaver Babe, just free balling.
Full Geralt. Like, as soon as I was like, I want to have Langley in here. It's like, how would Langley be in here? Oh wait, I know.
Blood Carol. Jesus. And then from Johnny Dragon, my bean.
Nice.
I like her oven mitts.
I love it.
She has big dumb oven mitts. Good bean. Thank
She looks
you.
great.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're doing so
From
good.
Box of Bees, egg.
I'm sorry, it's not egg, it's eggs. It
Eggs.
can't be egg singular. It's eggs.
He wants eggs.
Jesus, how horrifying. From Emerald Master.
Yeah.
So, I looked at this too quick and I thought they were poops, and I was like, no!
Oh, awful. Nope, just rocks. That's what I was talking about. Thank you, Emerald.
Thank you.
From Box of Bees,
Eggs.
eggs. Oh, look at that.
Eggs. It's very nice. I like it.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And then from Professor Peanut.
The implication of this feels like he's going to eat us.
Yeah.
I still don't feel like
We are
that's
all
totally
just
far
eggs
off.
to him.
I like to think Michael.
Wouldn't that be a fun twist?
I like to think that Michael is a stand, and if you look at him too long, you turn into an egg.
I like the little tiny face on Cornelius's egg and the half black on Michaela's egg.
Yeah.
Some nice egg touches.
Wonderful. And then this is from Wario Fan, I believe. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is from him.
Oh, let's read it out.
Morphogu rests one leg on a school desk that's nearby. Hey kids,
Yes.
let's rap. It's your old pal Morphogu here. We have a lot of fun here on Make Amends, but we need to take a moment to talk about something serious.
That's right, Morphogu. Too many kids are doing, like, crime or forest fires or whatever.
So if you're thinking of doing a crime, then cut it out.
Yeah. Yeah, if you do a crime, you'll go to hell before you die.
Egg!
Spaceship.
T-shirt!
So two things. One, Morphogu's
Oh,
shirt
I
looks
get it.
like...
It's the entirety of the 90s. It's the M&M crew.
Michaela has that fucking, like, cup design on her
Solo
shirt.
cup shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, and then... I don't know what
And
Morphogu
has like the background
like
of Saved by the
carpet.
Bell.
like early PBS specials where you got, like, kids in place.
Now there are a couple more.
Oh boy.
But they haven't loaded up for me, so I'm just gonna open them individually. From Reaver Babe. Fucking jacked.
Yo.
Ah, here I go throwing hands again.
God.
Oh, you're Dulce.
And then from Meershroom.
Ratball?
Look at the room, yay.
Look at how fancy he is.
God, he looks great. Love him.
He
Love
looks too
this
great to
swag.
be
It's
his.
very clean.
He looks like a respectable pirate.
Oh, he does. You know,
I
he
love
looks
it.
like if Bossa Nova had got turned into that rat.
Yeah. Any others?
I believe that's
I believe
everything.
that's it.
Fantastic. Ooh.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, this is a lovely pile of fan art from our lovely pile of fans.
Many good fans.
I
Thank
love
you so
that
much.
pile.
Oh, that's the best pile, dude.
Yeah.
And so,
Well,
Hey,
Lamp. Yeah.
Hi.
thank you so much for running Make Amends.
Yes.
It's a great time.
Thank you so much for being here. You guys are such fantastic players. You guys make this an absolutely wonderful experience. Give yourselves a great big round of applause, or give yourself an unfair advantage in the next game of Rat Ball.
Oh.
Well, that second one's easy.
I'll take the advantage.
Time to get my fake stink glands.
The place you can go for more fan art is the Discord link, which I have already posted because I saw people trying to post it and getting like kicked by the robot.
Yeah.
And so
You should join a Discord
Post it
account already.
again. Do it.
there it is.
Yeah, you can see the fan art. You can give the fan art. It's a good time. Be
If
part
there's
of
a
it.
poll, it would be there, but
If there's a
isn't.
poll, it would be there, but Straw Poll has a bellyache.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Straw Poll is hurting right now.
These things happen.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
we'll get him next time.
But yeah, you can check out our Discord where you can make some friends and talk about all of the cool shows that we got going on.
Yeah.
Over at Surprise Round.
Yeah. You should check out those cool shows. Ah,
Yeah,
but yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks to our beautiful fans for donating, subscribing, giving fan art, just being here, supporting us, doing their thing.
Giving very large amounts of bits. Thanks
Giving
to
large
guys.
amounts of bits. Yeah, thanks again for that.
Yeah.
You guys make this such a fucking rewarding experience. Give yourselves a great big round of applause. Thank you for being here this time, and thank you for being here next time. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.